And we're live. Welcome back to Hoop Stories Podcast. We'll put basketball in proper perspective. I am Diddy Knows Bob. I'm here with Ray, White Boy Chris. Little Chris probably be joining us later.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna be talking about Summer League. We're gonna be recapping Cali and Utah, and plus we're gonna be previewing Vegas. Are we coddling number one picks like Wemby, like a Chet or a Paolo? Who posed a bigger threat to the Nuggets, the Lakers, or the Mavericks? Is Boston making too many moves? And will it come back to haunt them? And is Dame switching up? I guess we could just, what I'm saying, for a couple minutes, we just get in word around town where we just talk about anything that's not our main topics. So what y'all been thinking about in the basketball world? What's been going on?
Brittany Spears.
That shit was funny.
Hey,
So what happened? What happened?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's random. It's like, bro, how y'all even running in the same type of crowd? Like, what was y'all at where y'all ran into each other?
all I heard was that motherfucker got backhanded, and if she got too close, then I approve. That is what security is supposed to do. And then, you know what killed me? People was like, oh, this is Britney Spears. This nigga don't know who Britney Spears is. How old is he? He's what, 18, 19?
What, 19?
He's more famous than her, ain't he? Right now, currently.
Bro, yes.
But the only reason I'm not trying to clown on her situation. The only reason why she got back relevant
because she got
was
slapped.
Because, well, no, I'm talking before this, but because she started posting crazy stuff online.
Oh yeah, it was something.
When she was trying to get her rights back. Yeah. From her dad and what was the name of that thing?
I remember what you're talking about, though.
I know what you're talking about. It's like when you get
conservatorship or something like that. It was something where you basically try to get your rights back or whatever. Like, they basically took her rights from her when she was younger as an artist, because she was real young when she got in the game. But
Chris, I just want to make sure. I ain't gonna see no tears. I know Reggie Bullock got traded, but it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that you ain't have you was able to sleep that night. Was you good? Was you able to eat?
I was sick, man. Oh
my God.
No, I'm joking.
That boy said Reggie Bullock, one of them Reggie Bullock type plays.
Reggie Bullock ain't that bad now, Chris. Come on. Chris was doing the most. Chris, you was doing the most. But Reggie Bullock
don't care.
Reggie Bullock, I'm glad he's gone. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Man, these last couple of years, he was more known for his hairstyle than his actual play, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, when did he do it? They didn't have a regular fade when he's in North Carolina, bro. These dudes be tripping, bro. We had a regular fade. Like, I don't know. Well, I guess you do different shit, but
it's supposed to represent some. I can't remember.
Man, see now that's
got a balloon animal on his head.
It's just a popping. Motherfucker try to make it seem like it's something more than what. Man, it's just a popping hairstyle, Reggie Bullock. Now that you said that he said
from
like, get your ass out of here. Nah.
See,
no. Where is Reggie Bullock?
Is he from the South at least?
I don't know.
If he ain't from the South, I don't want to hear it.
I think he look like he from up north. Where's Reggie Bullock from? And then it's the last time we'll probably speak of Reggie Bullock ever again.
Unless he go crazy this season.
Oh, they gonna talk about him just because of who he playing with.
Oh, of course, he's from North Carolina. How the hell we do? Well, because nowadays niggas don't even go to their hometown schools. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. I used to like when the top players from Texas would go to a Texas school. Top players from Florida would go to the top Florida schools. Yeah. It would make sense. Now everybody a free agent. Everybody going to the highest bidder. I think that's why nobody really watching college sports like that no more. I don't hear nobody talking about college sports like that. But
no, college football ain't never gonna die. They gonna forever talk about that shit.
They gonna talk about it, but it's not gonna be talk. Ain't none of that shit the talked about like how we talk about. Come on, man. Niggas is talking about the NBA year round. Niggas talking about the NFL year round.
Well, yeah, I mean, college football ain't talked about year round. I mean, it ain't one of them. Like, it's talked
It used
about
to
when it
be.
comes around.
But I'm saying
College
it
in
used to
general
talk
used to be
about,
talked about.
yeah.
That was a big deal.
It used to be talked about a lot. When I be bringing up prospects and shit now,
Yeah,
y'all be trying to move on. Like nobody cares about that shit no more. Like the average fan, like the casual fan, like like a nigga that into prospects and scouting still do. But like the average fan don't care about college no more. But back when Reggie Bush was playing, we cared about college football, bro. Back when them niggas was playing all the time, and then they was stars. But
shoot, when Tyler Hansbrough was playing college basketball, we was tuned in when he was on.
Yeah, JJ Redick, all them niggas. We used to watch all them dudes. Even if we knew they wasn't gonna be nothing in the league, we still used to watch them for college. And I'm saying that shit is out the window.
I don't disagree with that. Yeah.
So
I hear about
What
Bryce.
were you saying, Ray? Yeah, Bryce.
They got all them NBA scouts. What's the name of that jam session he posted?
Peach Jam.
Yeah.
Bryce is terrible, man.
No.
Bryce is terrible.
He done got way better.
Ray,
have you seen him lately?
Ray, have you seen Cooper Flagg? Have you seen Cameron Boozer? Have you seen
Now Cooper Flagg, he balling out at Peach Jam right now.
Bryce,
everybody know, you knew about Boozer before everybody knew about Boozer, but not everybody know about Boozer. So I don't know about the other guys, but I know about Boozer for sure.
The scouting shit is literally my thing, y'all. Bryce is not it, man. Bryce is I don't even think he was getting D1 offers. By the time he gets to
they say this supposed to be his breakout year.
He getting better, I think.
That's just like catch and shoot. You remember when Brittany was getting all that hype, and the year he was getting hype, he wasn't ready yet. But then the year after, that's when you start saying, "Hold on a second, he getting better."
But the one thing about Bronny that separates him from Bryce is getting better. I'm not gonna shit on his progress. But Bronny always was like, okay, he go figure it out because he got the IQ to figure it out. He's not selfish. I think Bryce wants to be the star. Bryce wants to take the shot. Bryce don't have the best IQ.
Bryce got more of a shot creator type game than what his dad was or what Bronny is. And
you ain't gonna talk about it, but I done watched him a lot, man. That dude got a little mini attitude. He don't give effort on defense. A lot of the shit you see with Bryce, I ain't never have to worry about with Bronny. I just didn't think Bronny was aggressive enough. And which problem would you rather have in a prospect? The nigga who's too aggressive, got a bad attitude, and he don't have the IQ? Because that's what I see. I done watched him play a lot.
We now, if seen those guys make the NBA more though. That's the scary part.
But this is what I'm saying. It's not a LaMelo situation with them brothers. I'm gonna tell you that now. The oldest brother is the best brother in this situation.
I don't know.
I mean, Bryce still in high school. Don't he? Yeah. What year he gonna be in this year? A sophomore?
He's gonna be a junior. But this is what I'm saying. His class is special though, right? That's what I'm saying. That's a special class. That's the next class that everybody go talk about after this Wemby shit. 2024 don't nobody care. 2025 ain't nobody go care. 2026, all eyes go be on that whole class. Bryce and Keon Anthony, like they go get left behind. They just the sons of stars, man. But
so you don't think that they ain't gonna have no significant amount of growth in those 2 years?
The significant amount of growth, they're so far behind. Even a significant growth,
they don't gotta be.
How do you know this ain't the ceiling for them players you talking about though? Where they at right now? How you know that's not their ceiling?
Man, they're getting better because I watch them all the time. Like they don't got better.
They don't gotta be Cooper Flagg. They don't gotta be the Boozers twins. They don't have to be like them. They can be mid-tier, mid-first round pick level talents. You don't think they have that potential?
They're not. No.
Man, I don't know.
Bryce is not even. He's bro.
You don't think he could grow upside? You don't think he could grow into that at all?
With the elite of the elite prospects, right away. And for you to have to grow into your role, we go watch him grow into a role player. That's cool if that's what we want to do. But they're talking about you don't go send scouts to a 15, 16-year-old game to see role players. You want to go see the Cooper Flags. You want to go see
So you got 5 NBA
scouts. If it wasn't
scouts.
a James, they wouldn't be going to see him.
No, I'm saying you got 5 NBA scouts that's coming to this game. If he go out there and show out, what is that gonna say?
If he go ahead and show out, okay, I'm going. He showed out. Now I want to see consistency. Do this again and do it again. Do it again. I watched Cooper Flag in the best high school play the best high school competition in the world. Cameron Booster played the best high school competition in the world. They made first team All-American in high school over seniors, juniors. Like, come on now. It's levels to being a top prospect. Your daddy can be who he is, man. But that will never make you a top prospect. This is what you do on that court. And I done seen those two dudes dominate the court. I done seen other guys dominate the court already. You 2 or 3 years behind the people that's in your class. Like, you can become something, but the scouts are there because of LeBron. Everything, this is about LeBron with Bryce. Even with Bronny, he's a role player on the next level. But everything gets a boost because his last name. These dudes as level prospects is not all that. If they weren't Jameses, they wouldn't be getting the love that they're getting, and that just it is what it is.
So you don't think Bronny end up deserving the love he got?
Yeah, I think Bronny is. I would want to see Bronny do 2 or 3 years in college, and I want him to get to the league and be polished already, because Bronny is the type of he's like 6'3". He's a decent athlete, good enough for the NBA, good enough size athleticism for the NBA. But it's the in between. Like, y'all know how hard it is to make the NBA? I've been watching the summer league. All these dudes is nice. Ain't none of them gonna make it. It's probably 2 or 3 per roster that go make it. I think
all 4 of us know how hard it is to make it because we didn't make it.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like you know. Like that name shit only gets you so far. Even if it gets you in the door, how you gonna stay? We just seen Shaq's son fizzle out. We just seen Dwayne Wade's son fizzle out. He
hanging with Bryce.
He hanging with Roddy, yeah.
But hey man, Michael Jordan's son's fizzled out. Scottie Pippen's son is on the bench, and he gonna be there again this year.
He probably not gonna be with the Lakers again. Well, he might stay. He might be a 2-way player again.
Lakers brought in a guard that's already better than Scottie Pippen Jr. Chris, you know Jalen Hood-Schifino's already better. Like, it just is.
I just forgot. I didn't even see Scottie Pippen on the court on that first game in summer league. I don't know if he's still with the Lakers or not.
He's still hurt or something. I don't know why he didn't play. I don't know why.
If he's not playing, then he might as well just.
Maybe he was sitting out because he was injured or something. But the first game, I don't remember seeing him out there. But then again, they was losing the whole game.
Max Christie
was cooking, Ray. That nigga was cooking.
It wasn't.
I told y'all he gonna step up.
He still got some stuff I want to see him get better at though. I do like the growth that he has shown though from year 1 to now. But he
never was gonna be a star. He just want him to be a catch and shoot guy, movement shooter.
I'm saying basic things that an NBA player needs. I feel like it's some stuff that he still can definitely get better at, especially if you want to maintain an actual role in that rotation. He gonna have to get better.
What you want to see him do?
I still feel like his dribbling can get a little bit better. I feel like he can be a little bit more aggressive on defense. I think at times I don't know. I remember at one point they was trying to compare him. I'm not even gonna say the name because no. But
don't say it.
I know who you're talking about. I seen it.
Man, it's simple things that can easily be tweaked. Like I said though, like aggression. When he dribbled the ball, just to be dribble with more.
I mean, you just want him to have more wiggle.
Just more confidence in his dribble, really.
But with Max Christie,
when he take that first dribble, he hesitant. Like, is this the move I want to go to? Like, when you catch the ball, you should already have a set of moves in your mind that you've been working on. Like, okay, I can go to this. I can tell he'd be like, okay, let me go to track 2 on song so and so. Like, I can tell he's trying to remember. I'm like, bro, you got to already have something down pat.
But because this is what you thinking about, because you know what I'm saying. I know your play style. You was a scorer. You go pound. You go get. You know what I'm saying. Get to your spot. Woo. He's not that. He's a guy you want him coming off screens, catch, shoot, catch fire. Like in the summer league, it's when you just try to see what else you can do. Like they just like, hey, go do something else, and we just go see what we can add to our scheme or whatever. But with Max Christie, he's a shooter, a movement shooter off, you know what I'm saying? Like 1-2 dribble pull up. He'll never have no wiggle. Like that's never been his game. Even in high school, he coming off screens. College, he coming off screens. He ain't finna just now all of a sudden be shifty Jordan Poole out there. He'll never be that. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is though, like, because even in the season, when times he did get some burn, like these are things that they should already know. Then why are they putting you in uncomfortable situations where it's making you like, oh man, go sit him down. He ain't ready.
Oh, just to see if we got more. But see, he's been shooting though. Like in Michigan State, he struggled as a shooter, even though he was billed as a shooter coming out of high school. The reason why he slipped so far is the Lakers was like, he was a top prospect in coming out of high school, but maybe we can, you know what I'm saying, get him right here at a good value spot, and maybe he can find his shot again. So far, in Summer League, he done found his shot again. So as long as his jumper is falling, then you got the Max Christie you need. If you expect him to develop something off that dribble, that ain't never been him. He just needs to shoot.
So what's his ceiling? Like, what player would you compare him to?
Who are some guys? It's like he's in an archetype. He's in an archetype of a Richard Hamilton, a Klay Thompson, but way, way, way less. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think he's gonna ever. You don't think he ever gonna be like a 20-point guy, season type of guy?
He's not as vicious. He's not vicious.
So he's not vicious. You think he like more like a 10 to 13 point per game guy?
Yeah, if he get enough opportunity. He can that could be the ceiling.
And then some nights he can probably get hot enough to where he may have a
because he's very like if he ever get hot and keep his confidence, he can be a nigga that hit you with 8-9 threes. He can do that, but it's all about with him confidence and actually getting the minutes in the Lakers. And you know if he don't get the minutes with the Lakers, he might get lost in the sauce. Might end up in the G League a couple years, then be out the league because now it's a new dude.
Lakers already picked up a lot of guards, so that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. That people gonna be fighting out there regardless for the minute. So
I don't.
You have to have a separator.
Oh, let's go on here and get into the topics, man. Summer League, Cali, Utah. Brandon Miller, man, he was stinking it up, and that Charlotte Hornets team might be the worst Summer League team I've ever seen with the amount of talent they got on it.
I literally just watched some highlights when I was at work earlier, just so if I'm gonna talk about somebody, but I was like, he don't even look right. I don't know if it's just that setup or what it was, but even still, I was just like, you niggas are getting cooked. But I like they center though.
Oh yeah, Kai Jones, but it's his third year. He's gonna go into his fourth year in the league.
I was about to say, he's still
average.
He's still out there playing summer league.
I mean, maybe he's a summer league goat, man. Shit, I don't know, but I like that boy. That boy was after.
Nah, he's super athletic and in the right.
He's very athletic, yeah,
in the right situations. But
how do you? And the other, I guess because I was watching, I paid more attention to the goat. How you say that boy? Cacones or whatever.
Cacones, with the Warriors.
Golden State, yeah.
I don't like his name. Every time I heard his name, I thought they were saying Cajones, and I was like, pause, y'all. Y'all got to get this nigga a new name.
Say, man. Niggas ain't fooling me. I remember Peyton Pritchard was out there getting 30 in the summer league, man. Hey, man.
I remember Kevin Knox was going crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, he wanted them dudes. Hey, nah, I ain't gonna stunt.
No, I know it's summer league.
Is that the one they talking about? Supposed to be Jordan Poole replacement?
Yeah. Nah. I just seen some clips of Anthony Bennett cooking in summer league. So
yeah, sometimes I heard this great quote from Ron Russillo, that nigga that be with Bill Simmons. Nigga say, man, he said, man, summer league is just to confirm your thoughts. Nigga say, if anything else outside of that, man, nah, yeah. It ain't, we not, no stars is coming out the summer league unless you already thought they was gonna be stars.
Most of them say, like when you look at like a Derrick Rose highlight in the summer league, like, bro, this dude, this is easily gonna translate to the highest level of NBA. But when you look at some people highlights, you just be like, oh, that's how you was getting your buckets. No, that ain't gonna work.
Y'all know Trey Mann from Oklahoma City.
That's crazy. I brought up his name one time. Y'all laughed in my face.
Sacramento playing.
Yeah. Oh, Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray.
Just his second year. This is gonna be his second year.
They need him to get over the hump. They need him to get over the hump, man.
That's what I was about to say.
Man, that boy he wanted to with them dudes. That he ain't even need to be out there, man. I seen some of that shit. I was like, is that? I don't know what the fuck is he doing out there?
He out there to
What is
develop
the
his
summer league,
playmaking, his ball handling, all
record
that
for
kind of
points in a
stuff.
game?
But
I mean, if you just want to get some work in, that's one thing. But it's like, I'm just like, why are you here?
Yeah, it's because he still needs to like. He got for Sacramento to go somewhere, Chris. He has to get you 20 a game, man. He got to get you 20 a game.
Is summer league is gonna get him that, or is playing in the regular season gonna get him that?
Probably just getting more reps in.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, if he's just trying to get some reps in, that's cool. But it's just
you can't put 40 in the summer league. How the hell you gonna get 20 in the league?
Hey man, man, we see why he got 40 because we see why.
But no, he's gonna be going against some people that's still in his age range. He's gonna be going against some people that's already been in the pros that's just trying to get some extra runs in and trying to earn spots. So it's still gonna be competitive basketball. It's just not gonna be against the best players in the league, but it's still gonna be competitive enough to like, okay, these are some things that I didn't realize I need to tweak and work on in my game because now these guys are exposing it. It just so happened that he's just cooking though.
Oklahoma City got almost their whole starting line about there playing summer league. So
I'm worried about Chet, Lil Chris. I'm worried about Chet, man.
You worried about Chet?
I'm worried about Chet.
I've been seeing some good things from Chet.
It's his body, his back. He's all like, bro. This dude, bro.
Now,
he's like somebody out the Adams family, man.
He don't look as skinny as he did last year, though. He did.
They said he put on about. They said he put on about 15 pounds.
Bro,
I was guess.
He looks straight out the Adams family, man.
Yeah. No, I mean I can tell he looks bigger. I mean, I don't know if another 10 pounds.
He don't have ankles, y'all. He don't got ankles. He don't got nothing to connect. Like here, it's that's a weird body, man. It's not gonna hold up, man. He scares me.
I mean, his body. I mean,
he
not switchable. Everybody thought he was gonna be switchable. He looks slower on defense than what we thought. He can protect the rim.
That's another thing. That's all you need. Another thing. While I was saying,
DJ, you realize how much basketball he don't miss? He's still getting his legs together.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say
he
was
had
that
6 blocks that first game for you to say that he was slowing on
But no, I was just gonna say I don't know if that's the heaviest he's been or if they just found a good playing weight. Because again, he can't get too big because then he ain't gonna be able to carry it all. So maybe that 15 pounds was just enough. And again, like Ray said, he ain't played no ball, but I know what ball he ain't gonna be playing. We ain't playing no pro-am.
It's not. He was getting moved around. Yeah, so he shouldn't have been doing this. They should be doing that shit anyway. That young. Who are y'all? Who are y'all to be at a pro-am? Who are you to be at a pro-am?
Out there.
Paolo was out there.
He should have been
there out there.
Like, for what?
Helped him get 20 points per game in his rookie year.
He beat us in second half.
Nothing about the second half.
But
I think
I'm still worried about you. Okay. You think he's fine?
Dude. The only thing that worries, sometimes I do be like a little antsy, a little scared when I see him coming down from them blocks because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he gonna land weird. Or I don't know, but
that's what I'm saying. That's the worst part about.
Bro, it's not the first time we done seen a player that size, and we just like, bro, like this is kind of nerve wracking seeing him play like this. When I used to see KD dunk on somebody and then fall hard, I'd be like, oh my god, this boy just broke a whole rib, and he get back up. I'm like, okay, good. But come on, you remember when early KD when he'd dunk somebody, he'd fall awkward. He'd be like, ooh, he ain't got all he got is bone right there.
KD can play on the perimeter. He's a wing. That's my thing. Bro, Chet go have to bang, y'all. They don't have a center. He's supposed to be that guy. They don't have nobody bigger than Chet, man. That's the problem. That's why I wanted to grab
Lou Dort's gonna be guarding him.
What's his name?
Jalen Williams. He gonna be guarding.
They gonna have him still playing. They gonna still have him as the center, but they gonna have Chet out there with him.
Okay, we'll see how they go. But it's like, man, that David Roddy was pushing him all around. Like, he scares me on the board. He scares me in the post on defense. He can't switch on guards like we thought he would have been.
Hey, I see him out on the perimeter, blocking some shots. He's sending some stuff away out on there on the perimeter. I've seen some good things from Chet, man.
That was pretty lofty. Dame is gonna tear his ankles up, man. Steph go tear his ankles up, man.
I hope.
Name it.
I was about to say, yeah. I was like, I hope they do.
Miles Turner. It is very positive. It's rare. We thought he was rarer than we thought. Chet was rare in that rare.
Which one of those bigs stopped Curry and Dame?
Now I said
you contain them.
No, I'm saying he's not as mobile as Nick Claxton or Miles Turner, and those are the guys we thought he would have been.
And so basically, what you're telling me is, even if he was that mobile, they still gonna get cooked by the good guard. So what good does that do that you that mobile is at that size, and you still gonna get cooked by the elite point guards?
Chet was false advertisement to me. I thought he had more defensive versatility than I think he has now. In my head, he's not as good of a defensive prospect as I thought he was going to be because I thought he was going to be more switchable. I thought he was just going to be just a better defensive versatility. Like I thought he was just going to have more defensive versatility than I think now.
Okay, you don't think he's better than Mark Williams? He could be better than Mark Williams coming in defensively?
As a help side defender, you know how they be having like as the roamer. Like who was the roamer on defense? It was somebody in the playoffs that was using him as a roamer, and he like how they use Robert Williams. Vanderbilt like Robert Williams, but they
when they didn't know AD. I said Vanderbilt AD when they tried to do the roaming with him.
And you could do it like that, but it's like, man, you still need a big next to Chet. There's no getting around not having a big next to Chet. There's no getting around it. You put Chet in Minnesota. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They had too many picks not to get a big man. That's what I'm saying.
They still defending Oshman.
They should have threw the whole book at Brook Lopez.
And that's why. Are they coming at me on Bleacher Report about this shit?
They still coming about you about Ousmane Dieng, yeah.
Man, Ousmane Dieng. They drafted Ousmane Dieng. We'll never hear from him after this summer league. Watch. He in his second year for OKC. They passed on the centers for Ousmane Dieng in a center draft. And they got a wing.
Them Thunder fans defending him hard. You must think this man the next. I don't know.
See, I've noticed fans be in their feelings. They don't be watching the goddamn games. If you don't think Chet need a sitter next to him, I don't know what to tell you. They do put him in that Minnesota series. How much is changing on the board? On anything, he's not changing that much.
That's fine because he gonna come out. He gonna come down there and cook Rudy Gobert on offense.
He's not even doing that. He's not even that bad. He's not doing that.
Rudy Gobert got cooked a lot of times in his day.
I was about to say,
even when he was defense player of the year. So it ain't hard to do that.
I mean, I like Chet. I think what Chet got more value is he's gonna be a shot blocker, and then I think he's gonna develop as a catch and shoot player. So he's gonna be a rim protecting floor space and four. But for him to be Oklahoma City's only big that you would say is a big, that's the problem. Jalen Williams 6'9", 6'8", man. It's still not.
Saying he could put the ball on the floor too and get it off the dribble too if he wanted to.
Okay, but look, we finna get into like what the Lakers done did. We finna get into what the Mavericks done did. You got Rashawn Holmes now. You got goddamn Derek Lively. These is 7 foot. No, I'm saying not in terms of just like they go kill Chet in terms of skill, none, but they are size. They're gonna move him out the way for these rebounds, man. That's gonna be a problem. Oklahoma City they're gonna get killed on the boards. They might be shifty. They might run 5 out, but on the boards in the playoffs, in the play-in, it's gonna catch up with them like it did. Chet not helping their problem that they had last season. And that in itself is a problem. So
and
they drafted another guard this year.
I didn't understand that. Yeah, I understand.
I think the most worrisome thing about Chet is when he catch that ball on the post play. Somebody grip the ball,
Nuggets all the way.
Drop step him.
Hey, we're gonna talk about it.
Catch bronchitis.
You said what happened, right?
No, I was saying, what's it called? Chet gonna get hit with that bow and a drop step and gonna mess around and catch bronchitis.
You'll be out for 5 weeks.
Dang, man.
They're like, somebody in your family have? No, man, I don't know where it came from.
But anything else y'all watching for y'all teams specifically in summer league y'all want to talk about? Because Julian Champagny was going on too though. But go ahead, Lucas.
No, yeah. I'll just say, are we talking about like the Vegas preview or just what's already happened so far?
If you want to talk about, we can finish talking about what's happened so far. What have you seen? And then
I mean, I've seen a little bit. I just want to touch on the Hornets. Like these dudes don't be playing no team basketball. I don't know what they doing out there. It's just like I don't know what they doing. It's like it's my turn. Nobody's actually. They got Brandon Miller. They don't actually have a guard. Brandon Miller's out there trying to facilitate and everything, but that's not. That's not what I'm drafted him to do. That's not what I've come. Maybe he trying to develop that part of his game a little bit now, but I want to just see what he can do. I want to see him as a scorer in the summer league first before I try to have him, facilitating and all that. Like, come on, let him do what we drafted.
You want to know why it's my turn? These niggas is trying to get a job. That's all it is, bro. Because when I seen it,
go ahead.
No, because when I seen it, I was just like, because I saw what Chris was seeing too. When you just look at it, but it's like, okay, clearly I can tell that because I think they got Brandon Miller, then they got another young boy from Arkansas that they got in the first round, right?
Nick Smith,
so him, I can kind of tell like, okay, he probably gonna make the squad. We know they ain't finna sit Brandon Miller down. The rest of these niggas is just trying to get a job. Like, who would I bring up? I brought up the center. I ain't even know that nigga been in the league 3 years, man. I was like, oh, I like what I see from this dude. But if he's still fighting for a job, then I know the rest of these dudes, they just fighting for a job. That's why you seeing this sloppy basketball.
You don't get no job playing like the Hornets playing. They got too much.
So hey, more power to them. I hope one of them get it because hey, these teams looking at this tape, but the way that this shit looking right here, hey man, good luck.
I can tell y'all what's going on. Brandon Miller was a high school star All-American. Nick Smith was high school star All-American. You got Book Knight, he the number 11 pick. Kai Jones, first round pick.
Ah, shit.
They're all niggas that used to be the man. They're used to being the man. They're the person that's trying to get you 20. And Charlotte made a mistake. They didn't put no role players on the team. They didn't put no point guards on the team. They didn't put nobody outside of Kai Jones that's about the team. That's gonna be in that core like 6 to 8 in their summer league program. They got nothing but high school elite level scorers that's still living off their All-American, all McDonald's All-American level hype. And they not understanding that if you win here, that lets people know that you can come in, contribute to a system, and be a winning piece in a system. Because ain't none of these niggas no mellow in the first place. And Brandon Miller shouldn't be trying to play a role, and he's the number 2 pick. So I agree with you there.
Yeah, I'm saying like, no, they don't need y'all. You on summer league come in trying to be a scorer. We got scorers. We got Miles Bridges. We got LaMelo Ball. We got Brandon Miller coming in to be another scorer. So we don't need y'all to be shot taking guys. We need y'all to fill a role, play solid defense, rebound, hit open 3-point shots from the corner, stuff like that. I don't need y'all coming in trying to be heroes, nothing like that. So show me what you can do to contribute to this team we don't have.
I'm out on Book Night. Look, Chris.
I thought when they had that pick, I thought that was gonna be a good duo, a good backcourt duo for them. And now I don't know.
And see, this is what happens, and this is what summer league shows us. Nigga be a most talented motherfucker in the world. Book Night, his vertical, I'm pretty sure is up there. His speed with ball, I'm pretty sure is up there. He got all the length, the height, everything. He's shot creating all that. But that nigga rather play park ball than basketball. And he don't play deep. Anytime I see a nigga jogging back like this, I'm like, in the NBA or the NBA setting, no good. I just think he's no good as a basketball player. Like niggas would get mad at Book Night at the park, bro. I promise they would. Just like, damn, nigga, you shoot a 3, he jogging back like, damn, nigga, it's been 2 plays since that 3, bro. And it's just like, he one of them. And I'm out. It's your 3rd year. You supposed to be going for 40 like Keegan Murray. I guess. I'm out on everybody on the Hornets because it's like, you got to at least try to win the game. Like, I don't know. You get blew out. There's a team full of McDonald's All-Americans on the team. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
only other thing I've seen, what was you going to say? The only thing I was going to touch on from like Grizzlies. Grizzlies got a decent little squad over there. We got Kenny Lofton, Jake LaRavia. He's pretty solid. And then David Roddy, he's still continuing to develop and everything. So Grizzlies got a decent little squad over there. They need these young guys to improve because they missing some pieces. They're gonna be missing some pieces.
With the Grizzlies, they got that's the weird body team, bro.
Yeah,
they got a lot of dudes with weird bodies on the Grizzlies. It's like David, Roddy, Kenneth Lofton. They like projects, and then you got I like Jake LaRavia. Like he's a big wing.
Mm-hmm.
He done showed me a little something. I like Jake LaRavia. Who was the other dude? Vince Williams done showed a little bit. He done showed some signs. Kenneth Lofton, I'm out on it. Like
you out? I like it. I don't know. I like it. I think he's gonna be a contributor.
Well, you see Kenneth Lofton, the big dude from Memphis.
Yeah.
Dude,
hey, you see what he did at the end of the year last year?
He can be a nice little role player.
Yeah, he gonna be a good role player.
What's the role?
That nigga's DJ disrespect.
A poor man Zebo.
Do we need that as a role player? Like what? Oh, so you saying like a scoring 6-man thing?
Yeah.
Score, rebounder.
Zebo was with what's it called Portland before he started being like the main guy on the team.
But this what I don't like about Lofton. He's short, and then he has to play one-on-one ball to be effective. Like he can't defend nobody. He will give you rebounds, but for him to be effective on offense, he got to get the ball and play one-on-one. And do you want that? Because like, come on, man, it's like he don't have a position. Like it's like it's cool for summer league and G League settings, but you put him in the playoffs. You want to put Kenny Lofton in the playoff game? I don't.
They put that one dude in.
Who?
That was like 6'6", 260.
David Roddy. He back in the summer league. He back in the summer league.
Man,
He was getting a lot of minutes in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was getting minutes.
He stole some of Dylan Brooks' minutes.
And it led to him being back in the summer league.
I mean, he's still young.
I just thought about speaking. Y'all didn't go live on Tuesday, right? Okay, so y'all ain't talked a lot of free agency, okay?
Nah, I saw you go live on Monday.
So yeah, we ain't nobody went live since y'all went live on Monday.
Yeah,
got you.
But let's preview Vegas and we can move on. I know, and then Ray and Chris like, man, Ray and Chris man.
What?
I say, I know y'all don't care about the young niggas like that.
I mean, I do. It's just
some league
I can't keep up with all these niggas like y'all, man.
I feel you. I feel you.
I feel
like, I'm weird in a way. I love scouting. I like seeing.
I appreciate y'all niggas, man. Shit, I already told you I'm gonna call y'all when it come down to who I'm finna draft in my goddamn fantasy next year.
That nigga Ray. I know.
I thought
Ray
I had a good squad.
Let me say. That nigga Ray was. Oh, let's preview Summer League, and then I'm finna get into what Ray was talking about with this Wemby shit because that shit was hilarious.
Huh?
But you watch, Chris. This shit was funny. But so Vegas Summer League, Chris, you want to pop it off, and then I'll respond to what you were saying about the Vegas part of Summer League.
What I'm interested in seeing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm interested in seeing a lot of stuff. First off, I'm interested in seeing what Wemby gonna do. He probably only gonna play 1-2 games, if that.
Probably 2
games, if that. I mean, I just want to see some. You know, I just want him to show me a little flash, a star, and then that's all I need to see. I'll be good.
So with Wemby, same man.
Yeah,
the Spurs undefeated without his ass.
Failure.
No, he said. Why would you say that?
Why?
I just feel like the media and everybody else done set that boy up for failure.
The worst he could be in the NBA is the 5th best defender in the league. That's the worst. Even if he never figure out nothing on offense, the worst he'll ever be is the 5th best player on defense in the NBA.
They are gonna kill this nigga if he do not figure it out on offense.
I understand that, but as a coach, I don't give a damn.
Coach, but like I said, I'm just talking about media because I'm just talking about all the hype that's been around this dude and everything. Like, I'm just saying, like they have set this boy up for failure. If you got people already saying if he ain't an all-star, it's gonna be a failure. I'm like, God damn, like I feel it's like I ain't trying to shit on dude. Just, I feel sorry for my nigga, man. They done put these expectations on my nigga's shoulder. I'm like that because they sound like, damn, did LeBron make it to the All-Star game as a rookie?
No,
and I'm like, I said, no. I'm like, y'all already asking this nigga, man? I'm like, yeah, bro, y'all did this boy dirty. Y'all doing this boy dirty. That's why, like, I hear what you're saying.
What are your
like,
expectations for him? Like, what do you want to see from him? Like, give me a 3-year span. What you want to see out of him in 3 years?
Well, I wouldn't even go that far, but I'm just like, at least out of his first year, if he give me, I mean, especially because it's San Antonio, they gonna drive it through him. My main thing is just gonna be, I want to see how he's gonna kind of operate as a 3-level scorer, considering he can do it from everywhere. I just want to see how he kind of maneuvers the game and picks his spots, especially knowing that hey, they finna hit your big ass. Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. They finna hit you, so that's just really what I wanted to see. I don't really have no expectations as far as numbers. Like, again, I'm not putting all this pressure on young boy, but I mean, if you give me 15 to 20 points a game and it's efficient, I can't be mad at that. I'm not gonna be mad at it.
Well, first off, I'm gonna say this about Wemby and his skill set.
Like I said, well, we can say that because it's still the Vegas thing. We about to talk about this nigga anyway.
Yeah, because I'm gonna give him some Vegas expectations, then I'm gonna give him his broader expectations. In Vegas, I want this dude to have a couple crazy fadeaway jumpers. He got at least get like 16 a game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking too much into what he do in Vegas at all anyway.
No,
because everybody gonna say it's summer league anyway, and wait till he gets to the league. If he go out and score 40, everybody gonna be like it's summer league anyway. So I'm just watching to see what he looks like against these caliber prospects. I want to see if he can actually score consistently. Like, they go to him 6 times in a row. I want to see if he can score it 3 to 4 times, because his jump shooting, he has the ability, but he don't really have a consistency yet. So I just want to see him develop his consistency as a shooter. I already think he's going to be a top 10 defender. I feel like that's where the specialness of Wemby is coming to come to fruition first. His specialness as a defender. He can switch on the guards. He can guard the post effectively, even if he's getting destroyed just because he's so long. And you know what I'm saying, I think he's gonna be 3rd in blocks at least when he comes to the league. 3rd in blocks. So offensively, give me 16 points, even in the summer league. And even in the regular season, if he get 14 to 15, just because that's a Spurs system, give me 14, 15, give me 3 blocks, and give me about 6-7 rebounds. Now, if you expected more than that, then you will be disappointed, because he's a big. It's hard for bigs to transition. We always say that. But he's a unique big. He's a skilled big. Might take them even longer. So it might take him 3 or 4 years for him to get to crack 20+ points. And if he do anything before that, 20+ points, then I ain't go shit on him. But he's not gonna be like how Scoot is going to come in and get you about 18 to 22. Now, if you expecting that from Wemby, nah. That's not his game. That's not his play style, and that's not what makes him special. That's just me. So in Vegas Summer League, 16, 7 in 3 blocks. And in a real NBA, give me about 15, 6 in 3 blocks. That's just what I think from Wemby. And I'll be okay with it. I don't care about the hype. I care about like the actual expectation. So I don't know. But any other prospects y'all want to see in Vegas that y'all been hearing about?
I want to see how Scoot gonna play.
Yeah.
He used to this city. I was
about to say, yeah, I think Scoot gonna come and dominate a little bit. I mean, I just want to see it
play
that much,
because I think everybody talking so much about Wemby. I done heard a lot of people. Well, I've been talking a lot about Brandon Miller. I've been talking about that killer. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see my nigga Scoot. We got to talk about them killers that beat the case. But I need to see what Scoot gonna do.
I think y'all need to be watching for Shade and Sharp. Everybody talking about Scoot over there in Portland State and shit.
Oh, I forgot. Is he? Or I didn't know he was playing.
Hold on, Chris.
I'm talking about Shaden Sharp, like he finna carry this team or do something. Like, man, Shaden Sharp is okay. He's nice. Like, he gonna be a good 3. He's not even the third best, but he's the third best player on that team. And y'all sitting up here trying to elevate him. I'm tired of hearing about, man, Shaden Sharp is good. He's nice, but he ain't proved nothing yet, man.
I want to see Shaden Sharp do what Keegan Murray doing. Shaden Sharp was supposed to be a high school player last year. Shaden Sharp skipped high school to go to Kentucky. Didn't even go to Kentucky. Went straight to Portland and was looking like how he was looking with limited opportunities, man. In the second half of the season, when they actually let Shaden Sharp prove, he was dropping 25, man. He's the best athlete in the NBA. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to say it. Shaden Sharp is the best athlete in the NBA. He got more hops than Ja Morant. He's the best athlete in the NBA. Shaden Sharp was like, he was supposed to be in high school last year. He was playing for the Portland Trail Blazers, jumping over everybody. Dude got shot creative ability, length, athleticism. What?
Let's see. So Shaden
got all that.
Shaden averaged 9.9 points, 3 rebounds, 1.2 assists in 20-some odd minutes. His minutes are gonna go up clearly. Oh shit, that boy was shooting 36% from the 3. I like that. Nah, Chris, I think he got you got something to go off of though with him. You got something to build off of. I ain't gonna sit there and kill him off of 1 year. The nigga 19, man.
Go check his last 10 games.
Man.
You see
I can check his last 5. I can check his last 5.
Man, they was
man,
out there.
Man,
was out there just scrimmage. They was playing scrimmage basketball.
Peyton Pritchard dropped a 30-point triple-double in the last couple of games. I don't want to hear that.
What you think?
What did Haslam do his last game?
Who?
Udonis Haslam.
Y'all niggas finna stop being disrespectful, man.
Y'all is wild. Y'all wild, man.
All I'm saying is I think Shaden Sharp can be a good third option on that team. Because we know Scoot gonna have.
He ain't even no wing. He's a guard.
Y'all know Shaden Sharp was supposed to be in the same class. Shaden Sharp skipped a grade. He skipped a grade and was looking how he looking. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't skip his senior or something like that and went straight to the
He was in the G League. Shaden Sharp was in the NBA. That's the difference. Shaden Sharp was in the NBA.
So you saying that Scoot couldn't have just went
Shaden
straight
Sharp
to
has first potential as Scoot Henderson. He was the number 1 player when he came out of high school.
Oh my God.
Oh, ahead of Scoot. No, that shit matter. That's what guides your expectations. When you come out of high school and they say you gonna be this, and that.
Richard Hamilton was the number 1 high school player in Kobe class, and guess how far apart their careers was. That don't mean nothing being a number 1. No,
I promise
Rip Hamilton was at first. Kobe ended up
college.
I mean, you can say all that, but that nigga Rip still say something Kobe can't.
They in the same. They in the same class.
Nigga Rip can say I beat you in the finals.
What'd you say, Chris?
I said, hey, that shit all cool, but that nigga Rip can say, hey, he can't never say that Kobe beat him in the finals.
Man.
He only went one time.
He went twice.
He showed it. He only won one. Okay, yeah.
And it's great. And he went against 2 dynasties, so we ain't gonna act like he went against 2 dynasties.
5 and lost the other one in 7. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So hey man,
Mavericks, y'all ain't interested in the Mavericks in Vegas?
I was gonna bring them up for sure. I'm ready. Mavericks got them a little squad, young squad. Hey, Luka played in.
Shoot, Mavericks should have made up an incentive for him so he could stay.
But you know what though? The only reason why I kind of do want to watch, I want to watch when the Mavericks. I don't know how the summer league is set up, but if they do play against the Spurs, I need to see how that young boy we just picked up is finna be on Wemby.
Hey,
that's gonna be like the ultimate. That's what I want to see.
He's the second best defensive prospect in the draft.
Yeah, he
that's
why I
want to see it. That's why I want to see it.
He about to go against. He about to go against Chet. He about to go against Chet and lock him up.
I want to see it
if
all.
Chet play. Chet scared. Chet didn't play the last game. I don't think Chet won't. Chet say, man, y'all even you put Derek Lively on that court.
He probably gonna play that game. He probably not gonna have him playing back to back.
Them is the last 3 number 1 bigs. You had Chet, you had Wemby, and then you had Derek Lively. I think Chet the worst of the trio.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I hope you're right, but that's crazy.
Only reason why I don't watch college ball as more as you, but I'd have to see it because I looked at that boy Lively numbers and they did not look attractive.
This my thing. Lively. He the type of nigga he would do whatever it takes to win. He is the number one player in high school, man. And when he was in high school, it was a nigga named I remember this nigga name. Quinn Berger. He was the coach's son playing with Derek Lively. He was a chucking point guard. Derek Lively didn't ever get mad at him. He just got the ball. He's like, oh, he want to shoot. Now I'm distributing. Like Derek Lively is the type of nigga, whatever your team is lacking, he's going to do that. Derek Lively can do everything on the basketball court. At Duke, they needed a rim protector and they needed a lob threat. You know what Derek Lively said? Okay, I'll protect the rim. Now I'll catch these lobs. We got 3 other dudes and Tyrese Proctor. We got Kyle Filipowski. We got all these dudes that want to take shots. Jeremy Roach. So you know what I can do? I'm going to be the best role player in college, and I'm the number one player in high school. The thing that's going to make Derek Lively one of the most special bigs in the league is he can switch onto the perimeter. He can protect the paint. Like, he can legit switch on the perimeter. Think of a Nick Claxton, but he can actually have a jump shot. He can actually run offense in terms of as a passer. Mm-hmm. Like, he could shoot. He shot a lot of threes in high school, multiple games. Like, he hit 3 threes, 4 threes. At Duke, they put him in a role. That's college. Y'all know college. They put him in a role.
You hyping him up. He better be better than Kevin Garnett at the end of his career.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
He'll be better than who?
Shit.
You better hope so. I'm high up. I'm high on Chet. That's all I'm gonna say. But Mavericks got a them squad. Look, they got Jaden Hardy. I think we finna see something from Jaden Hardy. If he play like he's supposed to, hey, it's just me. So I think he got a chance at Summer League MVP.
Is he playing? He's playing.
He's playing. He'll be featured.
What about it's another young boy we got? Is he playing?
One option. Oliver Maxine's prospect.
We got Omax. I'm ready to see some Omax. I don't need him to do nothing to show me that he can. AJ Lawson.
Green. Is that his last name?
Josh Green. Now he's not playing. He's not playing. He old.
How many years he been in the league?
It's about to be his 4th year. Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot,
it's time for him to stop.
He just started getting playing time after the trade last year. You better get out there and play. You need to see what you can do. You weren't showing in the season, so we need to see something.
Hey, man, he dropped 29. He dropped 29.
We need to just see you in one game just to see what you bring to the table at least. You didn't bring nothing last year.
But he's a role player. I don't need to see what a role player can bring to the summer league, man. It's his 4th year. We know what you gonna be. We don't need you to be nothing else. I don't even care if you can do it. We don't need you to be nothing else. And go get me 30. We got Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. We don't need your 30, Josh Green. We need about 8 rebounds from you. We need 3 steals and get me a couple blocks. Come on, man. That's what we need from Josh Green. I don't care what he can do. Go play your role at this point.
I think this Maverick Summer League team gonna shock some people. I think they underratedly strong.
This is a top 5 team to me, Chris.
Look at the talent on the team. I can tell you the talent on the team. You got multiple bigs. You got Marcus Bingham. That's a good 7-footer right there who can still continue to improve his game. AJ Lawson is a shooter. He's a scorer. Multiple level. McKinley Wright, great facilitator. You know, he's been in the league for a little bit.
Jelly
Walker, Mike Miles. Man, we got some dudes out here.
Hey man, Chris, if you ain't watching Maverick Summer League, you need to.
Yeah, we got some dudes out here. We finna do something.
Mavericks fuck around, make a run. They fuck around, might win the whole thing. Jaden Harden needs to be a number 1 option.
That's why I say
because
Jaden Harden like he played, he could be the MVP. Yeah,
he needs to be the Mavericks 6 man this season. Jaden Harden needs to average at least 25 in the summer league, and he can do it. He's to average at least 25.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to move on from the league talk?
But yes, sir.
Now, this brought us to an interesting question because Ray was saying because Wemby he didn't play in what was that the Sacramento the California Classic in the summer league. The Spurs didn't need him either. But so he didn't play the first 2 games. He's not playing till tomorrow against the Hornets. And Ray was like, "Man, these dudes need to play every summer league." Well, I don't know. Go ahead, Ray. Give your spiel. Why you like? What were you trying to say about coddling Wemby in the top picks?
No, because I mean, when you just look back over the history of summer league, that's something that I don't care what you was hyped to be coming into the league. We seen them. They was present. We seen LeBron. We seen the OJ Mayos. We seen the D Roses out there, and they out there every game. We know what OJ Mayo was. Y'all can say what he is now, but he was on Dime magazine in college. Like, dude was. You gonna get on those magazines and you just no, that dude was a special talent coming out. D Rose, we know what he was coming out. And they still trying to find who was the biggest hyped up high school kid or who the biggest to come into the league since LeBron. We know what those names are, and all those guys was out there in some league. And you want to go before that when Kobe was in '96. When they came out, this was after they said this is the best workout we've ever seen from a rookie. And Kobe still came out there every game, dropped 36 on their head, and still was like, he could have easily said, "Okay, I'm not playing no more summer league. We seen enough Kobe." No, Kobe showed up the next game. So I'm like, for you to say like, oh, and y'all talking about he came back from, man, he just got done playing a full season. A full season? That boy played a high school season. He played 34 games.
Victor Wemby, he played 34 games. 34
this last
games,
season, he only played 34. The season before that, he played 19. Come on, man.
So what would you would like to?
You barely made it to the All-Star game in 2 seasons.
So what do you think? How should they treat the number one picks, and how should they treat Wemby specifically?
All I'm saying is we got to go back to the old time way, man. It don't make no sense that you can sit. He ain't stepped a foot on the NBA court yet. You already resting him. What y'all resting him from? Dude is 19 years old.
Hey, man, you resting him from himself. He resting himself from himself. You don't want to risk what happened to Chet with Victor Wembanyama. That man got the chance to change your franchise. You don't want to risk none of that with him. You let him go out there, play a couple games. You sit him down. Don't play no Drew League. Don't do none of that extra stuff. You play your 1-2 games in the summer league. You sit down and get ready for the preseason.
I mean, the only difference is between
NBA based though. Like all that other stuff. I understand all that other stuff, but far as what's abiding by the NBA,
the only difference is that
participating in all those.
The only difference is that these games are affiliated with the NBA and they are played in NBA arenas. What happened to Chet was just you could damn near call that a charity game that really didn't fucking matter because ain't nobody. I mean, you got people that still look at these program games kind of sort of for scouting for whatever fucking reason because ain't nobody taking this shit serious. But nobody cares. Nobody's taking it serious. The only reason why he hurt himself is because he thought he can get one on LeBron James. That's the only reason why he hurt himself. It's like, man, you got the regular season to do it. We done seen niggas like Jared Allen get that nigga Bron, man. You can do it too. Hell, you taller than this. You just as tall, but it's not affiliated with the NBA. So
do you think they should play though, Chris? Do you think they should play as much as they're available, or do you
at least one? If you're available, you got to give me at least one.
That's all I say. Give me one, and that's fine.
I'm not saying you got to play. I mean, because I get what Ray is saying, but I also get the times, man.
Give me 2 or 3. Give me 2 or 3.
You're not going to get 2 or 3. And the only reason why is just because he may not be like the example for this. But like I said, I understand it and I get it. Man, these little niggas get endorsements in high school, man. These niggas get endorsed from Cash App, shoe deals, and all this other shit, man. And yeah, he may not want the hype, but at the end of the day, he got the hype and he has to deal with it. So,
but you don't want to turn these niggas into Kawhi either, though. So I kind of get Ray's point where it's just like I'm just gonna sit out just because you want niggas to get used to playing. You got 82 game seasons. Go play some of these summer league, man.
But what I'm saying is, I understand the change in times, man. Look at the goddamn dunk contest, man. Like, everything is leading to the reason why the shit is the way it is. These niggas is not trying to do the dunk contest because, for one, you get extra money for it, but the money these niggas is making now is to the point that shit don't matter. And these niggas is too worried about their goddamn egos. Mm-hmm. They too worried about their egos. And it's also the same reason why, when was the last true All-Star game that I can remember? these niggas were still playing in their own jerseys. As soon as they actually started getting like jerseys for the actual teams, that's when that shit started getting a little weak. And I'm gonna just say what it is. When that nigga
should they make Wemby play more than this 1 or 2 games? They gonna make him play, or should they keep sitting him? Go ahead.
Whichever little league that he played in, the only thing that I would have just asked is that you give me 1 game. I'm not asking you to play every single game.
One not like, enough though, like because you
said what?
It's basketball. Nigga have that bad 1 game. Wemby go goddamn 3 for 13.
Well, no. So I'm just okay. So I'm just talking about in Wembyama's situation, considering he just finished playing. I'm only talking about his situation. I'm not talking about like if I'm talking about every number 1 pick.
Okay.
Okay. So let me clarify that. Considering that he just came off a season, I understand. It was only so games, but it's still games. It's a lot more games than some of these other niggas play. That played it because some of these niggas ain't played since April. So 1 game. It was as far as Wembyama, 1 game.
You give me 2, just because if you play bad the first game, give me another game. I want to see. Cause I'm very big into like a first.
But you said it earlier. If he gives you a bad game, what are they gonna say? Oh, it's just summer league.
Summer league.
I don't need to give you a second game. This is all at this point. The only reason why that some of these niggas, like as far as Wembyama is playing, is just so we can see them. It's for the entertainment. Like I said, give me 1 game. Me as an organization, get them niggas 1 game. If anybody else want to see you, they finna cut on that goddamn TV for these TV deals, and they finna come to this goddamn arena and buy these goddamn tickets. That's the only way these niggas finna see you.
I want to see Wemby more than 1 game just because it's more questions about him than LeBron. Let's just keep it a buck. There's more questions about him than it was even Paolo. Like
but I'm not gonna. But see, the only reason why I'm not gonna ask him to give me 1 game is because, again, he actually played. This we just saw him. We saw him this season overseas. I'm not gonna sit here and ask him to give me more than 1 game if this nigga Chet just gave me 1 game. If we
NBA,
I'm not gonna ask that out of him. I'm just not.
It was
like I'm a kill.
Chet played 1, the other one he sat out, so it ain't like he just sat out like.
Well, yeah, like I said, I don't know how many games they got, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could at least give me 1 game. Like, if they all only play 2 games, like, okay, fuck it, I don't give a. They ain't gotta play 2 goddamn games because they finna go right back and play again tomorrow, man.
But this my thing with Wemby, bro. You're supposed to be the best prospect since LeBron James. First of all, you shouldn't have a bad summer league game ever if you that level of a prospect. Even your bad game is supposed to be a good game. No, you can have a good bad game. They do exist. Ray know what I'm talking about.
The only reason why I'm not so much as killing him for that is because I think this is the main thing like that people are forgetting. That nigga LeBron came into the league with a tattoo, a chosen one on his back. That nigga LeBron was actually talking before he came into the league. Like, if Wemby is faking, huh?
Can Victor speak English?
Yeah. He's good. This nigga Ray ain't looking.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god! But but that nigga.
Not for young players at all. They ain't watched not 1 interview, not 1 clip.
I seen he had that crazy suit on.
Oh man!
It was about the size of.
You watch him interview at the draft? Go ahead.
Oh man! Shit. But no, what I was saying was that nigga Bron came into the league talking, right? That nigga Wemby ain't like LeBron kind of in a way, like, yeah, he was talented, but not only was he talented, he kind of put that pressure on himself just because he was talking. Nigga came into the tattoo with a chosen one, then crowned himself King James and all that. Yeah, he did that. As far as Wemby, he ain't said nothing. He don't too much. He really whole time don't really accept that, trying to be the best prospect thing, but he understands that he just got to live with it now because that's what they done put on him. But he ain't trying to fall victim to it, if I'm making sense. That's what, like, of course, he know he gonna get all these interviews. He know he gonna get all of this. He knows that he's really a smart fucking kid. I listened to a lot of his interviews. He's really a smart fucking kid, and he kind of like understands how to deal with this shit. And just the fact that he got drafted in San Antonio to a coach like that, that's really gonna like help you understand how to deal with this shit. Like when you don't think people was probably looking at him.
So basically, you saying just trust the Spurs and whatever decision they make with it.
You know what? How about this? Let's take the trust the process shit from the 76ers and move it to the Spurs. Let's do that. Let's officially go ahead and move that shit down here to San Antonio because the process is in Philly is over.
Hey,
so it's time for a new one. It's time for a new one. So let's make this one a process.
I usually ain't on Ray side, man. But with this one, man, nigga, you play basketball. What we saving you from, man? Go hoop, man. You going to Iraq.
It's for yourself, man. It's a problem. So is it a problem if he just gives you one game? Just one game. Say if he has 2 games, 1 game.
The one game, you better give me 40. If you only want to give me one game, this better be a Paolo level one game.
I don't need to see all that.
Okay, so since you say that, how did Chet just play in this game? What did he do?
The game he did play.
But Chet played last year. We see Chet be good though.
Yeah,
but last year when Chet had like 20 something last year. But I'm saying he comes back.
Okay, now Brandon Miller.
The game he played and he had like 16 points and like 6 blocks.
Brandon Miller got to keep going until we see number 2 pick out his ass.
That's crazy, bro.
Brandon Miller had like his first, he had like 16 points, but he had like 6 turnovers too.
7.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
I would have sat my ass down after that game.
So he don't play good in the summer league. You just write him off and it's all over.
No, you keep playing. You play till you play good,
bro. If you just say all right. You just say all right.
That's coddling. Now that's coddling.
No, I was
good. You number 2 pick. You out there give me 3 stinkers. You want to sit down?
But at the same time, we do have to. I mean, look, some of this stuff really nowadays, though, bro, we really do have to look into and see if some of these teams are telling these dudes to sit down. We do have to also take that into consideration because me personally, like even with Chet having a good game, say, man, I've been talking shit about your ass since you fucked yourself up in a meaningless game. I need to get 2 games out of you because, hey, I ain't saying that I just been waiting on this shit, me personally. But some niggas been waiting on your ass. I need 2 games.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate with why Wemby didn't play the California Classic. It's like, man, that's not Vegas. The big summer league is tomorrow. It's the Vegas summer league. Yeah. So I understand if you want to sit them or whatever. But man, man, if I'm the GM, I want to see you play. We suck anyway. Even if your ass get hurt, even if your ass stay healthy, we was gonna suck anyway. We get us another
now. The GM ain't thinking like that, bro. The GM is not thinking like that.
He probably ain't. But nigga, I want to see what you can do. I don't care. I want to see now.
You can see what he do in practice.
You would get fired.
He was out there missing all them shots.
You finna put your future investment on the line for some little baby ass entertainment.
It's not entertainment. It's evaluation. See, y'all looking at it wrong. Y'all
no, DJ, you did your evaluation when you drafted the nigga. If you ain't doing nothing by that time, then goddamn, I'm saying you need to be fine before goddamn somebody come.
Yes, you got to be reevaluated. Nigga,
what you gonna
do? When I worked in a warehouse, nigga, I'm working in Walmart.
When did we heard somebody parting ways with a number 1 pick?
I'm saying, bro.
Anthony Bennett.
During the summer
not
league?
Because of no summer league. Not because he played bad.
During the summer league.
No.
It didn't take long.
Y'all acting like Kwame
That's
Brown.
all I'm saying. No, that's all I'm saying. I'm talking about you want him to play so bad in the summer league, but when have we seen an organization cut a number 1 pick because of a bad summer league game.
It's
You're not gonna see it.
I want to see if I need to pivot. I want to see if now I need to start targeting niggas in 24.
You gonna pivot based off of some summer league games?
DJ, you want to? Do you want to know why you're not gonna do that?
No,
do you want to know why you're not gonna do that? Because you don't want to look stupid. You just used the number 1 pick for this nigga a month ago, and then you're gonna sit there and go. Oh, hell no. Hell no! You as a GM,
I want to know now. If you
already did your evaluation when you drafted him, so if you didn't know by the time you drafted him, then I need to go ahead and show your ass the door. Because at this point, you wasting my goddamn draft picks.
Go
ahead, Ray. Because I'm on your time.
Huh?
Y'all know what the real problem is?
What?
I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
We are the fans. The players don't have to come out and answer for themselves no more. We gonna do it for
DJ want niggas to go out there and play these meaningless, stupid ass games.
But I'm talking about.
Go ahead, Ray.
I'm talking about from our perspective and from y'all perspective. From our perspective, we trying to tell him what he need to do. From y'all perspective, y'all trying to tell him what he don't have to do. So he don't have to answer those tough questions when they in the interview saying, "Well, why you didn't play tonight?"
Bro, all I'm saying is it's levels to this shit, man.
But see, everything I want to know, I want to evaluate. I say, man.
So you remember that era where players had to answer the tough questions and the easy questions? Players don't have to answer tough questions no more.
I feel you.
Like they can just get up out of their seat and walk off, or they don't have. Matter of fact, they don't even ask them no more, because they can just go to social media and be like, "Oh, well, so and so said this about so and so," and that's the answer right there. Was what Joe Blow 215 or whatever, he said this about so and so. So that's the answer to that. Like that's as easy as it is now. Like,
you got JJ Redick and Windhorst defending players for not showing up or demanding trade. Like it is. Hey, I'm on your side. Niggas is getting coddled.
All I'm saying is, DJ.
Everything
if you have somebody, no. This is my only thing.
Okay, go ahead.
If you have somebody at the number 1 pick, you have done enough evaluating of this nigga. I would have believed. Now we've seen number 1 picks flop. We have seen it, but if we're just saying that, I'm just talking about at the present moment, right now, you feel like you got the best available player. You are not going to try to put your investment at risk because you want that to be your future. Because you have already done enough scouting to use your number 1 pick on this man.
Yes,
you've already done enough.
The drafting process. Now we're evaluating what you can do.
Let's go back.
No. But what I'm saying is you're doing a lot. You're evaluating before you draft them. Is what I'm saying. If you think you said what?
The evaluation process is from when we draft you all the way until you play your first.
I'm not saying it stops there. Okay, so I'm talking from an organization. I'm talking for an organization side. I'm talking for a GM. I've already spent my time evaluating you. I had decided that you are the best player out of the draft. You are my number 1 pick. Clearly, if we have the number 1 pick, guess what? That means we suck. And if I want to make sure that my future is protected, I am not going to please these goddamn fans just because they want to see you play in a meaningless, California. Hold on. Let me finish. In a meaningless California or a little peach or whatever the fuck this shit called. Again, if it's 2 games, of course I understand the business. You niggas are getting 1 game. And then y'all can see him in Summer League in Vegas on Friday. And then even still.
No, he's only going to play 1 game in Summer League. I mean, in Vegas. We knew he wasn't going to play the other shit. I'm not too worried about that. But in the Vegas Summer League is where you will first start your little ascent. Summer League is when you first, Vic, man, that nigga went 25, 6, and 7 in Summer League. Here he come. But if you sit down, you ducking smoke. You ducking smoke. Hey, man, if you was a fighter, you fight everybody that's trying to call you out. If you was a fighter.
Ducking dudes that's not going to make the roster?
Other all-time greats.
That's what I'm saying. Like and that's the only thing I'm saying. Like
you supposed to be on. If you supposed to be on that projection, what make you greater than the ones that came before you that did it?
I am not saying that it makes anybody greater. I understand completely what you're saying, but I I am one that like, hey, I don't like a lot of this shit that's going on, but I am. It is what it is type of person. This is just what it is now. This is just what it is.
But is that helping or hurting the game? You still can say that's hurting.
I'm not necessarily
hurting no game, bro.
It's not gonna hurt no game because who was the number one pick before Chet? Who was the number one pick before Chet?
Paolo, him and Keegan Murray was playing against each other at the same position, and that's what made the summer league last year.
I do not remember anybody gassing up Paolo the way they did Chet. I do not remember anybody gassing up Paolo the way they did Wemby. Who's the number one pick before? Now, who was the number one pick before Paolo?
Sorry, Cade. I think
Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham played. He played.
And what is Cade Cunningham? Hey, what is Cade Cunningham now? Because he wasn't getting no hype like these niggas either.
And now I wish Cade would have played all the summer league games. Because you got hurt anyway, nigga. At least I would have been able to see your ass. We don't see him in the regular season. We don't see him in the preseason. We don't see him in the summer league. We don't never see none of these niggas now. Now we gonna keep you from getting hurt in the summer league, so you can go get hurt in the regular season, and we never see you.
Okay, so let me say this.
I didn't play summer league. I can name you a bunch of people who didn't play summer league.
I think
they doing just fine.
I think
you are hurt, nigga. You know what the real thing is?
I think this right here is simplified. All number one picks are not created equal. Let's go ahead and say that's really what this is. Do you remember who Philly picked up a couple years ago?
Markelle Fultz.
Was anybody talking about Markelle Fultz like that? Because I wasn't.
He had a losing record at Washington. I wasn't paying attention.
He did have a little buzz around his name. We ain't
little. But I didn't, bro. When they made that pick, I didn't know who he was
because of the injuries. So that's.
I didn't know who he was.
I ain't gonna say that's a lackluster first pick, even when we thought he was gonna be.
Man, DJ, if we could go back to that year, boy.
So let's go back.
So I've seen in college in a long time.
It was. He's the number one pick. It's already written in stone.
So let's go. Let's fast forward. Everybody thought that nigga Melo was supposed to be the first round pick, but who was everybody talking about? Melo ain't get picked first round. It's niggas shaking their head. They don't even know who Ant is.
I ain't gonna say I ain't know who Ant was.
And you are the one that's supposed to know these players. You the one that's supposed to know.
I know who Ant was.
You knew, but you didn't know. You didn't know. So that just go ahead and proves what I said. All number one picks are not created equal. Ant probably had to play all his summer league games. Chet clearly couldn't make it to his summer league games. Wemby is getting this hype. He don't have to play any summer league games because it's levels to this shit, man. They all ain't created equal. I bet you Markelle Fultz played all his summer league games.
Say, man.
So
the first test of basketball.
This is my last line. Popularity does not translate to.
It don't, but that's just the time we in. It's just the time we in. Don't get it confused. I don't believe that. That's just the time we in.
All I'm saying is, going forward, these players that are going to sit out in summer league, I just hope y'all go out and have a fantastic career. Because if y'all don't, y'all wasted y'all time on missing those games in summer league just to have an average career.
The summer league is what's going to make or break you as a player. That's crazy.
Oh, we want to see you play when you're available and healthy.
Look, Chris, it's the thing, though. Summer league was always meant for, I don't care how great you was on high school or college, summer league is strictly for the young guys. We need to see how you play fair against your peers on this level.
These young boys is making too much money, man.
Now we are having a debate where it's 2-on-2. We both got different opinions.
I'm telling you, boy.
The foundation of summer league is still the same.
I don't have different. I'm just accepting it for what it is.
You look like against your peers that either haven't touched the NBA court yet,
I am just telling you,
have got a
Ray, it's not that I'm necessarily saying
now they still gotta fill it out against players that's still in their age bracket.
Yeah,
those guys have been in the league for 5+ seasons. They out there, you cheating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respond and I'm gonna leave it at this.
When you go against the real NBA talent, you're not looking like that. But now you're going against these young guys. Now you're trying to little bro them. No, we ain't.
Yeah.
So all them guys,
bro.
Them guys
I'm a
in year 1,
I'm a
year
respond.
2, maybe year 3. those guys need to be out there.
You right.
If you can't cook them dudes, I'm worried.
You're right.
That's why when y'all say, I mean, how some league gonna make you or break you? If you can't dominate your peers like the first year guys, what you gonna do against a
8-year
Embiid or a Jokic or a Cat, Anthony Davis? These guys don't, man. Like, come on, man. All those guys I just named off was playing summer league.
Yep.
Jokic was out there playing summer league when nobody knew who he was.
Jokic was a second round pick. He ain't had no choice to play summer league.
Yeah, it's my thing. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, have no fear. Take your ass summer league and hoop, man.
I know AD's in the Olympics, so did AD play his summer league?
I don't. He was on the Olympics, so I don't know.
That's the only reason why he didn't play his, because he was on the Olympics. But other than that, like, man, come on, man.
But we can move on.
Well, just real quick, I'm not disagreeing with nothing that you said. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go and switch the topic because we're gonna switch because I've seen you switch it like 2 times already. But I'm not gonna disagree with nothing that you said. But all I'm saying is, like, I necessarily don't agree with any of it. Necessarily, like, I don't agree with all of it. I just understand it. The times you talk about, Ray, you might as well go ahead and keep it up here. Tell your kids, your grandkids, and anybody else, because you are never going to see it again. You ain't gonna see, bro. We finna have.
I'm an advocate of it. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Fuck it.
That's cool, but I'm just saying you're not gonna see this again. We can't be acting like some of these old heads, man. We gotta at least try to adapt. Y'all might as well get ready because that in-season tournament is coming, and I still don't understand it.
Yeah, that's something. I'm gonna have to actually see it to understand it, because them saying it just confuse me more.
They taking something from the way soccer do it. I don't watch soccer.
We'll get into
See,
it.
I knew, man. We to the topic for another day, man.
This is what. Hey, man. Say the Nuggets. This is why this topic was kind of a topic for me. Who poses a bigger threat to the Nuggets, Lakers, and Mavericks? I had this question because the Lakers lost. Go ahead. The Nuggets lost 2 key pieces, and the Lakers and Mavericks added key pieces. So I was just saying that. But what you was gonna say?
Who else the Nuggets lose?
They lost Jeff Green and they lost Bruce Brown.
Oh, I didn't know they lost Jeff Green.
With Houston.
Not Jeff Green.
But
I'm about to say yeah.
But I'm just saying they lost people. I'm not saying it was nothing too crazy. You ain't gotta do all. Yeah, okay. What you saying, Chris?
My only question was going to be, because I noticed that you kept it in the West, but I guess I was just gonna ask, why did you just why did you narrow it down to just these 2 teams in particular?
Because I feel like these are the only 2 teams with people that could actually say they could be better than Jokic on any given night. Like, you could say Luka could be better than Jokic on any given night.
Memphis?
I wasn't even gonna say Memphis. What about
Golden
State? We could get him with John Morant. What's
Phoenix will never have the size. Phoenix will never have the size. I feel like the Lakers and the Mavericks, in my opinion, the Lakers and the Mavericks,
as currently constructed, they still have Aiden and KD. You don't think that size could kind of?
It's just something about Phoenix that I just feel like they'll not.
What is they bench?
I know you're not gonna. Y'all want me to pull up who they picked up?
They got Yuta Watanabe.
They picked up Watanabe.
They got
They went to go get Brooklyn bench.
Yeah.
No, do y'all want me to?
I know KD was the person to get that one dude, the Watanabe guy.
Do y'all want me to pick up? Do y'all want me to pull up who they picked up in free agency?
Did they retain TJ?
I think
they retain TJ Warren.
He's up there. I only brought up the Lakers and the Mavericks.
Warren gone,
bro. Warren's gone, bro. Yeah, that nigga flopped last year, bro.
So Chris, now you believe in Phoenix? Now you believe in Phoenix, Chris?
I mean,
I just like the role players they picked up, because if you look at,
I want to see how 3 shot creators can play together.
That don't even look like a real basketball team.
DJ, hey, you seen 3 shot creators play together and succeed?
I'm gonna be clear. They don't have a point guard. They got 3. They should go look like the Hornets Summer League team. They got 3 niggas out there trying to get a bucket and be like, well, I guess it's y'all turn. Here, my turn. That's not a team.
They got 2 elite shot creators and then Mavericks Monte Ellis.
I love the Bradley Beal slander, and that was perfect.
You being
Monte Ellis type of dude, man.
Monte Ellis.
I like Monte Ellis, but he ain't swinging no championship.
If Bradley Beal proved me wrong, hey, y'all can clip that and say this dude was way off. But
let's change. We can switch up the question then, Chris. You think the Phoenix is better than the Lakers and the Mavericks?
Biombo.
I didn't say they were better. I'm just saying.
Out of there.
I just asked what came. I just asked you what convinced you to come down to just these 2 teams.
They're the 2 biggest threats that I trust.
You don't trust.
I don't trust the
Suns at all.
The Memphis Grizzlies aren't good enough, and I don't think
I need to see how Memphis.
I don't even know what the Suns look like.
I need to see what type of start
Golden State
to without Ja. That's what I
Golden State.
Without Tyus Jones, without Ja, I don't know. And Golden State, come on now, Chris Paul.
Hold on, but you made that video about Marcus Smart though. What happened to Marcus Smart?
No, Marcus Smart.
Tyus Jones. They got.
It's still gonna be a top 5 team. I don't think they're gonna be no contender because they got Marcus Smart.
No, I'm saying I want to see how they start off with Ja Morant suspension in effect. I want to see how Memphis start off. That's gonna tell me all I really need to know.
I mean, Marcus Smart is really primarily defense and leadership. He's not a Tyus Jones run the offense type guy.
No, he's
pass, but Tyus Jones will literally orchestrate offense, and that could supplement for what
Marcus Smart
contradicting the whole argument we just had.
If Marcus Smart could run the offense, Boston would have won.
Marcus Smart is going to be good for his role. He's going to have to be in another role without Ja Morant.
I don't know if out of Tyus Jones and Marcus Smart, DJ.
Tyus Jones.
I mean, shit, nigga, I don't know.
You said Tyus Jones is more clutch?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay, name me the biggest shot in
clutch, whatever, bro. But I ain't looking for my man Tyus Jones to be clutch. Bro, I don't care about no clutch in that situation, bro.
Then how he more clutch if he ain't been in no clutch situation?
I'm fine.
Marcus Smart would be better next to Ja Morant than without Ja Morant. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart is supplementing the Dylan Brooks role. And he's going to add a little bit more playmaking and shooting. Bro, I like Marcus Smart with Ja Morant. Without Ja Morant, I like Tyus Jones. That's very simple.
I agree with that.
I'm
saying,
I think as much as I was getting on Marcus Smart, I think Marcus Smart going to be just fine with or without him.
They are not going to win no game.
I'm not saying Memphis going to be that great without him, but I think Marcus Smart is still going to be Marcus Smart regardless.
No, I'm not saying it, but I'm saying like in a role where I just need a point guard to get everybody involved, I'd rather have Tyus Jones without Ja Morant. But with Ja Morant, I'd rather have Marcus Smart than Tyus Jones.
I'll say this about Marcus Smart. These last 2 seasons, Marcus Smart was stirring something up just in case if he was no longer beside a Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown type of level players. Yeah. You notice that his playmaking got better, his decision-making got better, his facilitating got better. And I don't think that was by coincidence that he was getting those things, he was tuning those things in his game because he probably realized I'm not always going to be next to 2 elite wing players. Mm-hmm. So I think you underestimating that part of Marcus Smart's game just because you so used to seeing that out of a Tyus Jones versus, I'm playing with 2 superstar level players, so I don't always get the opportunity to showcase this part of my game. But the times he did showcase it, it was pretty good. It was
I'm not saying
it was all-star level good for a point guard how Marcus Smart would orchestrate the offense when they allowed him to run the offense.
But Boston needed a point guard that could orchestrate the offense and facilitate, and so Marcus Smart did not step up and do that, and they lost. The timing of the things was just bad. He started getting hurt too much. And when he finally came back, it was just kind of inconsistent. They went to a whole other style of play once he came back.
But I'm not saying Marcus Smart can't do that, but I'm saying Tyus Jones is proven he can do that. Tyus Jones has proven multiple times without Ja Morant, the Grizzlies will be okay. We ain't seen that from Marcus Smart. That's a whole different role. I'm not saying he can't.
TJ,
all I'm gonna say
I like the Marcus Smart move with Ja Morant.
Ray just made me mad. Ray just made me mad. No, Ray just made me mad. So you know how because Ray type where he'll ask you a question knowing the answer but want to see what your answer gonna be. Everything he just said he could have said last week. Because he was like, what is Marcus Smart going to change? He wanted us to tell him.
No,
like, Marcus Smart but he just literally said everything that Marcus Smart done did over the past 2 years.
Bro, no, listen.
What they say on that one episode is TV.
But this what I'm saying. Marcus Smart, where he's so valuable to Memphis is he can play with Ja Morant. We're seeing what can Marcus Smart do without Ja Morant. I would rather have Tyus Jones without Ja Morant. But with Ja Morant, give me Marcus Smart. Without Ja Morant, give me Tyus Jones.
Thank you.
So that's all I'm saying, because we haven't seen Marcus Smart in a roles where he's the lead floor general point guard every time. All the time. You're making the decisions. I don't know. Because he go get to chucking up some of them shots. He go get to try to play hero. So
but I guess back
that
to the
could happen.
Question.
Oh yeah. Y'all threw me so off. Who posed a bigger threat to the Nuggets, Lakers, and Mavericks? I said that because I feel like the Lakers and the Mavericks are the biggest threats to Denver. I feel like Pelicans have too many problems. We don't know what's going on with the Clippers. I feel like Phoenix is just a wait and see situation. That's why I ain't put Phoenix in there. It's a wait and see. So I don't know what that's gonna look like. Golden State is out of there, man. All them old dudes running around doing all these podcasts, talking all that old. They talking about the old days, man. Golden State out there. But
what about Sacramento?
They still a couple years away, man. I don't know. And then
they
ain't got Jokic.
They're gonna be lighting the beam 50 times this year.
Jokic better than Sabonis, Murray better than Fox. Or can be better than Fox in the playoffs.
Okay. But if I had to pick right now, I'm only picking the Mavericks because of health. But if I would have picked the Lakers, it would be solely based on experience. And I feel like that Darvin Ham kind of gonna be a little strategic on how he played, Bron and AD. Because when I went back and looked on the roster, I think D'Lo might be behind AD and Bron, might be like the third or the oldest dude on that team or something. Mm-hmm. And that ain't, we can fact check me on that later, but everybody else they got, they got them boys surrounded by some young dudes. So I feel like, and I love them bringing back Hachimura. I really want to see how his growth is going to be. I kind of wish they would have kept Mo Bamba. I feel like he would have been a good backup to AD. Or even really could have showcased what he could do, whenever AD sits out. But my heart, of course, is gonna go with the Mavericks. But if I just had to pick somebody in a 7-game series to go against the Nuggets, if they had to do it all over again, I'm still taking the Mavericks. I just seen this same team with the Lakers pretty much get cooked. I'm going with the Mavericks. Just because, okay. But I really do like the additions that the Mavericks have made. Like the Mavericks made some damn good additions. And I feel like that a lot of people kind of had some questions about this new general manager they had, coming from Nike. But it's like I don't think a lot of y'all realize how many niggas put Nikes on their feet, and you don't think this dude know all of them. He's they of course had to watch that game because hey man. I gotta make sure you worth something. You're gonna be putting my shoes on your feet. But just in that aspect, I like him. I think it was a big question mark about him just because of the night. But it's hey man, I don't think even when because I didn't know who he was, but I was I don't think I understand. He was in an area where he had to kind of pay attention to these dudes because again, what I just said, I'm just not gonna let anybody put my shoes on their feet. Hell, we done heard Michael go into goddamn Charlotte Bobcats practice telling all them niggas take his shoes off their feet. You know what I mean? But, for somebody that was in that position, he got to pay attention to players. If I had to pick somebody to go against Denver in the 7-game series, though, I would put my money on the Mavericks before I put my money on the Lakers.
Okay. Ray, then I'm coming to Lil Chris. Because you was the Lakers fan. How you feel?
Kind of like what I was saying earlier. I say right now because I think Mavericks still got something up their sleeve. I just sent you something too, DJ. I think you might like that that one person y'all might pick up if that trade does go through.
Yeah. I like it. You want me to say it?
Yeah, I want it. Well, we can say that later.
Okay.
But no, I say right now, I say the Lakers probably are the bigger threat. But depending on what Mavericks, what moves they make going forward, they can be just right up there, if not more of a threat. But I think even going forward with just the roster they got right now, both of them are going to be like at least top 5 in the West. So
I guess my only question with the Lakers is, what are they going to do with Gabe Vincent?
He gonna start.
He gonna start. I was about to say he gonna be a starter.
I say D'Lo probably can play now. D'Lo can play off the ball if they choose to play D'Lo.
Okay, so D'Lo gonna be your starting PG. Struce gonna be a shooter.
Gabe gonna be the starting PG.
No, then D'Lo came.
D'Lo was saying even in the what's it called when he was getting mad when they kept on asking him he was a point guard. He's like, I'm not a point guard. So I was like, man, this dude was getting real mad about that.
AD gonna play the 5.
Who gonna be your 3?
That's what they projecting it.
So look, Chris, who you pick? Look, Chris, who you pick after
well, no, matter of fact, hold on a second. I'll take that.
Hold on, let him finish.
Ray, what you say?
You
said the Lakers, right?
Yeah, he said the Lakers.
I was
just asking what the Lakers.
I'm gonna take that back because they said Austin. They want to see Austin Reeves in a point guard role this
starting
year.
Point guard.
They said they want to see him in a bigger role, featuring as a point guard. So
I'm not mad at it.
I don't know. That's why when I started saying the starting 5, I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want Austin Reeves as a 2 guard who can facilitate like a point guard, or if they really want him to be a point guard.
Man, give me Gabe.
If that's the case, they go. That's another confusing thing. You add
give me Gabe. Give Gabe, Austin Reeves, LeBron, Vanderbilt, AD, man, for the regular season, and then in the playoffs, you just sub out Vanderbilt for somebody. Go small, go big, depending on the matchup.
Well, or you can do it like this: just split the minutes between Gabe and Russell, just depending on who having a better night that night.
Yes, and that too. Ain't nobody got no guaranteed spots except for AD and Bron.
So we already got too many. We got too many guards that got egos. So you gonna have to play them.
Give me Gabe. I trust Gabe more than D'Lo, man.
So Rui coming off the bench.
Gabe played in the finals.
I don't think Rui's gonna come off the bench for long. I think he can get a starting spot.
I think he'll slide up in there.
Okay.
Top 3 seed, Moses.
Top 3
what you were saying, Lil Chris?
Yeah.
Lil Chris, who'd you have? Who the bigger threat, Lakers and Mavericks? I know you're gonna say Mavericks, but
I want to say Mavericks, but I need to see. I still got to see some moves before I just give it to the Mavericks. Well, yeah, we picked up Rashawn Holmes. He's still like 6'8", 6'9". That's okay. We got Derek Lively. He not gonna unless he come in like Walker Kessler and give that kind of rookie year from the center position. And we still gonna need some help in the center position. If we can swing a trade or we can get PJ Washington, I'll be happy. We get PJ Washington, pair him up with Grant Williams, then I think the Mavs really gonna be able to do something then.
So you either want another center or you want another defensive wing.
That's what I need.
We have everything now. We have
everything, but it's not proven, DJ. It's not proven. We don't have a proven center right now.
He wants some proven players to go with those those new guys. That's basically what.
So we got Josh Green has proven he can play defense on the NBA level. And then you got Maxine Prosper, who's a prospect.
That's fine, yeah. But
it was some games, DJ, you was like, man, Josh Green like a great Finney Smith replacement. Then next game, you like, bro, why did we get rid of Finney Smith?
I'm saying I want some size. We need a true four. Grant Williams is not a true four. He's like a 3 masquerading
we still
as a
got
4.
Maxi Kleber. This is my thing. We have
That's
Kyrie
fine.
Irving and we got Luka Doncic, and then we got guys around them that can play defense, rebound, block shots.
Yeah, that's
when
fine.
You're looking too in depth into your role players when their skill sets are what they are. They just gonna have to execute on their skill sets. The problem last year is we got rid of the guys with those skill sets. We didn't have no size. We didn't have no wings. Like we just didn't have it. We have it. They had to do their jobs, yes, of course, but we have the size.
No, I mean. We have to give up a lot for OG. Messiah Ujiri is not going to just give OG away for nothing. So the amount we'd have to give up to get OG is just, I don't know. I wouldn't
bring up that trade. Bring up that trade I sent you, DJ.
I like OG.
I do like OG, but I appreciate it, but I don't know. I just think, yeah, I mean, if our starting center, our center rotation at the moment is Lively, Rashawn Holmes, Dwight Powell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I need to upgrade in there, but regardless of that, yeah, the Mavericks were a 4 seed last year. The Mavericks were a 4 seed last year before the Kyrie trade with Luka and some guys. So now you get Luka, Kyrie, and some better guys. Yeah, they probably gonna do better. So
that's what I think. The Mavericks is gonna be a top 3 seed in the West. I feel like it's hard for me to say that because I don't know what was going on with the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans probably have the second best, third best roster, even probably the first best roster in the Western Conference. But I trust Denver and their stars. I trust the Lakers and their stars. I trust the Mavericks and their stars. That's why I felt those 3 teams were the teams to beat: the Nuggets, the Lakers, and Mavericks. I just feel like the Mavericks have done so well in the draft and so well in free agency around what you have. The only thing, we don't need none of these niggas to do anything outside of play their role. We know Kyrie can give you 30 efficiently. We know Luka can give you 30 and 10 and 10. We know those things. Now, if you put guys around them that can switch, guys around them that can rebound, play in transition, that's what we needed. We traded those guys last year. Now we added damn near 2 at everything we needed from last year. We added like 2 people at everything we needed. Like, I'm not expecting nobody to come in and make no major splash, but I'm expecting them to do their jobs. And if they can do their jobs, Mavericks could beat anybody in the NBA any given night. You got 2 of the most talented scorers in the league. 2 of the most talented scorers we've been seeing. Like 2 of them. Like in the top 30 talent scorers ever, really. So it's like you don't never just gonna be like bet against that unless it was like how it was last year. Nobody around them to play defense, which they can't do. That was the only problem. So I feel like the Mavericks the second best team so far to me right now in the West that I trust. Pelicans, I feel like they have a better roster if healthy, but I'm not betting on their health. Clippers, same thing.
Even healthy though, they don't have players I trust more than a Luka and Kyrie though.
In that too.
Their best players are still Ingram and I guess Zion is gonna be with them, but I don't trust them more because first of all, Kyrie is a champion and Luka is the best player on the conference final team. Something we have yet to see from a lot of teams that's in the league right now. When they top 2 players on any team. So, yeah, I can definitely say that Mavericks have gotten a lot better, and they do have 2 of the most trustworthy top 2 guys that you will want as your top 2 guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we really can. Yeah. Anybody got anything else they want to say before we move on to Boston? Yeah, okay. So I felt like I was just like, man, Boston feels like a different team next year, y'all. Ain't nobody been talking about it, but say, man, Grant Williams was ugly. He did a lot of ugly things, but he was a valuable role player for them. Marcus Smart was ugly. He did a lot of ugly things, but he was the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics, man. Celtics fans across the world was damn near crying Marcus Smart left. So them 2 guys, that changed the culture. Bringing in Porzingis, another finesse nigga. You brought in, who else they bring in? Like, hey. Porzingis, I love Porzingis' game as a scorer, but what else he bringing in terms of intangibles that you losing out of Grant Williams and Marcus Smart? Them was the niggas that's go get in your face.
I think he helped with more a slightly more of a rim protection than they did.
Yeah.
So that's the only. But what he don't bring that they brought is that perimeter defense, and then just the versatility that Grant had on defense.
Yeah.
So do y'all feel like they lost more?
Post and on the wing.
Y'all feel like they lost more than they got back, or do y'all feel like it's even? Like, how do y'all feeling about the moves they made?
I think it kind of balanced out because he brings more on the offensive end.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think it balanced out. I mean, you want Porzingis as your third option. So anytime you can have him as your third option, then you don't have to worry about carrying. You don't have to worry about trying to get 30, 25. Like, all you need to do is get 20, get a couple of rebounds, and protect the rim when you're there. That's more than you was getting. I mean, you're going to miss Grant Williams, his how you can play him in flexible lineups. You're going to miss Marcus Smart, his defensive leadership. But you also got Malcolm Brogdon, you got Derek White. So some of them got to step up a little bit.
I don't trust Malcolm Brogdon to play more than 50 games. He never does. He got hurt again in the playoffs this year. like he had got hurt in the regular season. It's like I'm not moving off no guard because I got Brogdon. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with that. And then when it comes to Grant Williams the only nigga that had some heart, man. He got fed and was looking ugly. But man,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, he wasn't playing for a bit in the playoffs too, though.
Bro got his face smashed into the NBA court and was back up the next play like nothing happened. Name another play on their team that's got that type of energy with them.
Facts. That's facts though. Because I think even Jaylen Brown, we done seen Jaylen Brown ain't as tough as he be talking. That nigga folded like a lawn chair, as they would say. So I don't know, bro. I feel like Marcus Smart and Grant Williams the most. I'm gonna say it. They was the gangsters on the team. I'm gonna say it. They was the niggas that you was like, hey, Jason Tatum. I'm finna go over here. Marcus, Grant, come with me. Them was them niggas. Them two was those guys. Hey, bro, I'm finna go do this. You come with me. Now they done lost them. They might get bullied, man. Them dudes might start getting bullied now. I don't think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown gonna get bullied, but in terms of just like, I don't know. I
think Robert Williams still he got that in him.
He don't play.
Well, they got O'Shea Brissett.
The next two toughest players don't play.
Yeah, these dudes don't play.
They got O'Shea Brissett. They got Peyton Pritchard. He can step up.
Peyton Pritchard is the 14th man.
Man,
that's crazy how they do him though.
They do be doing him wrong, man.
Marcus Smart got hurt. That boy out there starting. Marcus Smart come back. You a 14th foot. Like what? Who was those in between guys? Like how did I get bumped to the back of the bus again?
Yeah, am I overblowing this? Losing Marcus Smart and Grant Williams just from a toughness aspect, just from a defensive versatility aspect on the perimeter.
They brought in. I mean, they brought in.
I think it's much more as Tatum and Brown y'all gotta do more than what y'all doing. Yeah. Being a superstar is cool, but hey, y'all really earned that title to maintain superstardom?
See, yeah, and
when Kobe and Shaq was together, they was losing role players left and right. Those role players getting replaced. We never questioned, man, is this gonna hurt the Lakers by losing these guys? Golden State Warriors changing their role players up, man, is this gonna hurt? Though the main guys was doing what they were supposed to, so we never questioned it. We only question teams when they main guys ain't living up to what they supposed to be.
Yeah,
and that's why this is why it's even a conversation with Boston. It shouldn't even be a conversation. Tatum and Brown, y'all supposed to be top 10 players in the league right now. Why are we even having a conversation about, man, y'all lost role players, y'all replaced them, but man, I don't know, man. I don't think y'all gonna look right next year. So if I don't see no type of initiative in them from the first game of the season, I don't even care about what they do the rest of the season. That's gonna let me know right there. Real. Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all wasted y'all time even re-signing Jaylen Brown. This is what y'all was gonna bring. Like, what was the point of doing this? What was the point of y'all losing y'all other role players just for this? Y'all could have tried to find a deal or something to get Trae Young or somebody over here. But since y'all wanted to go this route, I better see like I said last year, nothing less than a championship.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that.
That's the only reason why you still. Nah, man, I still believe in my two main guys. You believe they're gonna bring a championship next year? Then that's the only reason you bring them back.
Celtics better be in the final next year. The competition in the East. And if y'all, they should have done it last year. I'm not gonna lie. After Philadelphia choked. Now, I mean, only thing you got to worry about is Giannis and the Bucks. You play them a good hard series, you get your butt to the finals. I mean, I'm not worried about Philadelphia unless they do something special over there.
I ain't gonna stunt. Like, I like the Porzingis move a little bit just because I feel like where he go come in is with the shooting and some of the rim protection that you get with Horford. But because you got to replace the Horford position, I've been thinking they would needed to replace that for the last couple of years. So I think Porzingis can do good with that. But now you need somebody to guard these guards, man. You need defensive versatility on the perimeter. Grant Williams can guard 1 through 4. Marcus Smart can guard 1 through 3. And he was guarding Embiid sometimes. Like, I'm talking about, like, they're losing a lot defensive versatility now. And I don't trust the people that's in those roles to stay healthy. That's my biggest thing too. Because you did replace them, but now you replace them with people less healthy. And you need health going into the playoffs and make these run.
That's up to Jaylen Brown to step up, and then Jaylen Brown need to step up. Jason Tatum can step up a little bit on defense, and then you got Malcolm Brogdon. I know you don't trust him. You got Derek White. One of them. They just got to step up, and it's a matter of you trust these guys or not. But somebody got to do it because.
But I'm saying you should
not walking back through that door.
Look, Chris, you got to keep one.
They're not walking. They're not walking back through that door.
They're not walking back, but I'm just saying it's gonna hurt them more than people think to lose both.
I understand what DJ's saying. When you look at the contending teams, name me one contending team that don't have at least one player that can guard that 1 through 4 or possibly 1 through 5 spot.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But if we can move on, this is the last topic, and then I'll bring up Ray trade real quick. So Ray,
I really just stumbled across that. I was like,
oh, so you got this from somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on the screen. It's basically a 3-team trade with James Harden. You're so sick of James Harden ass. That dude there, man. Y'all ain't sick of James Harden?
I'm over him. I mean, I don't see him as a superstar player anymore.
Then I won't pull up. But basically, it's a 3-team trade around James Harden. And the Clippers will get James Harden, PJ Tucker, Jaden Springer, and JaVale McGee. James Harden, PJ Tucker, Jaden Springer, JaVale McGee going to the Clippers. Philadelphia will get Norman Powell, Tim Hardaway Jr., Nicholas Batum, Christian Wood, a 29 first-round pick from the Clippers. Again, 76ers will get Norman Powell, Tim Hardaway Jr., Nicholas Batum, Christian Wood, and a 29 first-round pick. And Dallas will get Zubac and Marcus Morris Sr. I'm going to smack whoever think that's good for the Mavericks in the face.
I think that's great for the Mavericks.
We losing Tim Hardaway and Christian Wood and get back Zubac and Morris Sr. We can't do better than that.
Bruh, that's great. If I'm being honest, you get you a starting center in the league. You get you a tougher defender in Marcus Morris. All you giving up is JaVale McGee not playing. Christian Wood not playing. Tim Hardaway Jr. We got Kyrie and Luka. We don't need scoring. Jaden Hardy gonna step up. Seth Curry gonna step up with regards to scoring.
Marcus Morris ain't playing, man. All we getting is Zubac, man. I like Zubac.
That's
man,
fine. Zubac's gonna be the starting center.
Zubac better than Marcus.
That helps because you was talking about far as the center depth on y'all team. That helps with that.
Yeah, I'm running.
I'm perfectly fine with Rashawn Holmes, Derek Lively, and Maxi Kleber. I'm perfectly fine with that, man.
They better show. I like Maxi.
No,
I like Maxi at the 4.
Y'all don't think Christian Wood and Tim Hardaway Jr. more valuable than Zubac and Marcus Morris Sr.?
First of all, stop saying Tim Hardaway. Just say Christian Wood. But other
Tim Hardaway.
You in love with Christian Wood, but he's not coming back here. He's not playing. He wasn't playing.
I'm pretty sure we can do better than Zubac and Marcus Morris Sr.
Right, if we could do better, Christian Wood would be signed right now. No team really wanted him outside the Lakers, and there's not many teams that be wanting him right now.
Damn, give me PJ or Norman Powell, somebody. God damn, y'all, we got the worst shit going on in this damn trade. Zubac and Marcus Morris, y'all love Zubac, but hell no. Christian Wood and Tim Hardaway Jr. and JaVale McGee, and we give back Zubac? That shit sounds crazy, man. That's not a bad trade for the other two teams, but for the Mavericks, the team I root for, hell no. Sorry, Ray. I ain't going.
Hey,
Chris, you can have Zubac.
You gotta, dude, just send JaVale McGee and Tim Hardaway for Zubac and Morris. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, we can get a little bit more for Christian Wood, man. God damn.
Get nothing for Christian Wood because somebody would have got him by now.
It's gonna be I don't know, man. But this is our last topic of the day, and it's Dame switching up. Did y'all listen to the little clip I sent y'all with Dame?
Running from the grind.
My bad. I had my mic muted, but that trade was disgusting.
Oh, come on.
Yo, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
No.
Please.
That trade was disgusting.
Come on.
Tell us why, please. That trade was horrible, man.
So
on this site, I got it off of. They gave Mavericks an A+ in that trade.
For the one you just mentioned?
That site is terrible.
I'm telling you, man. I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Somebody call.
I've been saying, in addition to adding all around defender like what's called Morris, you also getting at least 11 points out of him though.
Is that the one?
And he shoot over 36% from his career from the three.
This is the better Morris too. This is the better Morris.
He's not getting no PTR.
It's the better Morris, man. He gets some PT.
Who's gonna take
he playing over Cleveland? He playing over. I like Cleveland. I don't know. I know as a role player.
So you telling me Cleveland is more? You telling me Cleveland is more? You telling me Cleveland is more usable in situations than Morris is?
Yes.
Defense. Yeah.
I hope you keep that same energy when playoff basketball come around. Y'all
say it's Morris Senior. No, give me Maxi
when
Cleveland.
When the playoff basketball comes, what do Cleveland look like?
He just missed threes, but he played good defense. He missed threes, but he played good defense.
You say that about every player we talk about. You said Reggie Bullock helped y'all get to the Western Conference Final. I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. You just saying names. Now, that boy Cleveland was not no vital piece for y'all.
Come on. You sleep. If you think Marcus... I'm gonna put up a poll. It's gonna be a poll that gets the least amount of views to these two players, but I'm gonna put up a poll between Marcus Morris Senior and Maxi Cleveland. Give me Maxi.
I think you forgetting in 2020 when when Morris and was getting into Luka head. I think you forgetting about that playoffs.
He was not getting in Luka's head, bro. He was not getting in Luka's head.
Luka was out there getting mad.
Yeah,
mad. He getting buckets. Getting buckets on their head.
But I got about 15 minutes, so let's get to the Dame, man. Is Dame switching up, man? Is Dame switching up, bro? He preaching all that love and shit. Now he's demanding
switching up. Because the funny thing is, the same fans that's talking about he's switching up are the same ones that said, "Man, Dame, you need to get on out of there, man. They ain't showing you no loyalty." Now he getting on out of there, man, bro. Dame ain't loyal, bro. He was fake, man. He lying. He said all this stuff, and now he. Bro, we the same ones that was trying to get him up out of Portland. Now all of a sudden we care about Portland.
I think it's just the way he doing it.
It's annoying.
It ain't no way he could. He ain't came out. What has he came out and said?
That's the worst part about it. He's speaking through.
I only want to go to the team that went to the finals last season. No other team.
Okay, show me the video. He said that, or is it just reporters that said?
He's sending that shit through his agent, man. Ramona Shelburne is a reputable.
Everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying that. So it's just they just making that up.
Yeah. Chris Duarte just got traded to the Kings. We heard about this shit last week. The intel is getting good, man. The intel is getting good, man.
They just making that up.
Teams on his radar other than Miami, though.
No, he don't.
He said he didn't want to go to Boston, bro.
He said he don't want to go nowhere else but Miami.
He don't want to go to Philly. But no, that's what I'm saying. As long as you no. Long as you in a winning situation, you should be.
They trying to paint that narrative. They trying to paint that narrative now because other things happened before he could even list his other options. He wanted to go to Golden State first, but then that didn't pan out because they ended up getting CP3. So that's why that didn't happen. But they trying to make it seem like from the jump, the only team he was willing to get traded to was Miami. That's a lie.
But I'm saying, why are you refusing Boston and Philly?
Yeah, why are you refusing them
Who do you think
now?
you are? Like, come on, them still is contending situations.
He played with Embiid. He know he's not getting past the second round.
Why?
You get us there.
Why? Yeah, you get us there. He not James Harden level. He's better than James Harden.
Hold on a second. If he goes to Philly, you think the team becomes Dame's, or is it still gonna be Embiid's?
It's gonna be Dame is the point guard. He got the ball in his hands.
I'm saying
he gonna pass it to himself. Dame gonna take the last shot.
So
it don't matter if it's Embiid's hand.
The reigning MVP and for the past 3-4 years before that.
Jokic is the best player in the league, and Jamal Murray is taking the last shot.
Whose team is it though?
It's Jokic's team, but wasn't Jamal Murray very influential into winning those series and those games?
If you get traded to another nigga team, I don't care where you go. If you go to Miami, it's still gonna be Jimmy Butler's team. You get traded to anywhere where it's somebody that has a guy, you is still gonna be their team. But just like I said, Dame can't be the best player on the finals team, but he can be a finals MVP.
Nobody on Miami Heat team is the level of talent that Embiid is. So the fact that y'all expect more out of Dame versus what Embiid is supposed to be, that's crazy.
My whole thing is
no, it's not. I'm saying,
really?
Bro, my thing is that y'all acting like Dame not wanting to go to Philly is warranted. Because at the end of the day, what can we say over and over and over about Embiid in the playoffs? He gets hurt. I have a liable reason. Like, yeah, I can have this talent, but say, man, we got to start keeping it a buck. This nigga Embiid been getting hurt in the playoffs every goddamn year.
Okay, I'll give you that. What's wrong with Boston? What's wrong with Boston? Okay, what's wrong with Boston?
I'll give you that.
What's wrong with Boston?
He probably don't want to form a super team. That's gonna look real bad.
Oh my goodness, man!
He go to DJ. If he go to Boston,
I'm sick of Dame. Just turn your ass, man. Go somewhere.
Not even that. DJ, what did you just say they got rid of? What did you say they just got rid of?
It look crazy. What are you gonna say about them if they win a championship? You ain't gonna, you are not gonna let Dame.
It's Damian Lillard. He ain't no KD. He ain't LeBron. Right. You won your championship. If you get finals MVP.
We go with 75 though. Like he just a regular average dude.
And he gonna be closing the games. He gonna be closing the games for Boston.
DJ, I'm gonna go ahead and break this down for you again.
That's gonna be.
You said Boston, right?
Boston.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't lose Porzingis.
Who's gonna be your star point guard?
They got all 4 of those guys. That's a crazy.
Who's gonna be your
crazy team to have.
But it's okay. Jalen. You got who? It depends.
Jalen Brown's gonna be gone.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I was gonna say, Jalen Brown probably gonna be gone.
Derek White is still a big.
So you got 2 niggas that you don't trust to stay. So you got Dame, who you not even expecting to play defense, and do you expect Derek White to be healthy? Because that's gonna be your best.
Yes, it's Malcolm Brogdon. We scared.
Okay, so Jason Tatum, I'm not expecting him to play defense.
He better.
What?
Why not?
What?
Bro,
Listen, Tatum's the best 2-way player in the league. Well, the top 3.
No, he's not. And at the end of the day, Jason Tatum has to pick. Jason Tatum is one of them. I'm not going to expect him to be a good defender every night. Jason Tatum picks his nights when he decides to play defense. I'm talking about somebody that's going to give 100% on defense and 100% on offense every night.
He's going to do that in the playoffs every night.
Okay,
Jason Tatum's gonna be a really good defense player.
But you want to
Dame, Derek White,
like
Jason
Dame
Tatum,
is not going there.
Porzingis and Robert Williams. I like
Dame knows if he goes there, then they're gonna lose. It ain't gonna be no defense. Like if I gotta rely on Kristaps Porzingis to be one of my best defenders, and like again, I love that Kristaps played a lot of games, but am I gonna go based off of 1 year? And just say that I think he's going to be healthy.
He's been good his whole career.
He
still was getting 20 in Dallas when everybody was saying he was sorry. He still was getting 20
in Dallas. That'd be the best center he ever played with, Chris. We ain't about to do that. He played all the years
in Minnesota then.
You better settle for Porzingis.
You say what, right?
He played all the years with Nurkic. He better accept the Porzingis.
Bro, Boston is going to be title favorites if they ain't go.
I'm just talking about Porzingis and his health. That's all I'm talking about.
That's the thing, though. I don't know.
Man, if they can get to the playoffs healthy, even if you only got Dame and Tatum in the regular season, them niggas go win 55 games. Man. That's just what they go do. Dame and Tatum, that's a hell of a duo.
So you think their defense is still gonna be as comparable when they had Smart and they had
when you add a nigga that can get you 70, some of that offset. Now, if you like, he's better than Jaylen Brown. It's just clear as day. Jaylen Brown a better two-way, but even with that, overall, Dame is just better. And he can get you more buckets.
Is he better than Tatum?
He gonna be better than Tatum in the clutch, or they gonna be going. He not gonna go cold like Tatum will go. Dame is gonna be what Dame is, and for him to play next to a guy like Tatum, a legit two-way, they can also do those things. Playing with Robert Williams, a nigga that can actually clean glass, a nigga that can actually protect the rim. Playing with Porzingis, who you can kick it out to, who can occasionally go do his own thing. But see, you doing health, and I can't. It's hard to argue health. They might not be healthy. But even if it's just Tatum, Derek White, goddamn Damian Lillard, Al Horford, and some other niggas, you got Dame and Tatum. In the regular season, that's in the regular season, yeah. But in the playoffs, you need them to be healthy. But if you hurt in the playoffs, you automatically at a disadvantage.
So basically, what you're saying is Dame and Tatum, with a team of people that you don't really trust, they're gonna be on the court on a nightly basis. They're gonna be looking like the Mavericks.
That's all I'm trying to say.
When they first acquired Kyrie and Luka.
No, you got Robert Williams and Derek White and Jason Tatum. That's still three defensive players.
You don't know if they're gonna be healthy, though. Is what I'm saying.
The only person you don't know gonna be healthy is Kristaps Porzingis and Malcolm Brogdon and Robert Williams.
And Robert Williams
and Malcolm Brogdon, who is your sixth man. Those
That's
three
all I'm
people right
saying.
there.
But I'm not bringing that in this right now.
You have to. There are too many ifs. There are too many ifs.
And you don't got
so Miami's
so
Miami's the best situation for Dame.
I'm not saying it's the best situation, I will say they got the less amount of ifs because I know Jimmy's gonna play. I know
what?
I know my two. They're going to play.
They just lost two of their starters.
Bam Adebayo in himself is an if, and he go play. We know he go play. He's still an if.
I'm talking about just as far as
why you do Bam like that?
Y'all was talking about Jimmy Butler getting outshined by role players. We done seen him be an if. Give me Tatum. Give me Dame and Tatum. That's better than Dame and goddamn. Even if Robert Williams hurt,
you can say all you want to about
Boston still gonna be better than Miami.
About Dame and Tatum and about Dame and Jimmy about what you think is clearly better. But at the end of the day, if you have to go to Boston, you're going to give up Brown, which of course you're replacing it with something better. But if you go to Miami and you add on to what's already beat Boston, that's all that has to be thought about. You're adding on more
too, though. They lost a lot of their valuable role players too. They done lost Gabe
Vincent.
They
kept
lost
their stars.
But if you lose Gabe Vincent,
they only got two stars.
If you lose a Gabe and then you get a Dame, what are we talking about?
Ain't nobody even shit about losing no goddamn Max Strus, man.
Add Dame to what Miami got right now. Add Dame to Boston, what they got right now. Even if you take off goddamn, if you got
but DJ, what I'm saying is, you're talking about adding Dame to Boston.
Better.
You're talking about adding Dame to Boston, and they have to get rid of Jaylen Brown and probably some more of those other players that we're talking about. They're probably going to have to put Jaylen Brown. They're probably going to have to put Brogdon. They're probably going to have to put.
No.
Yes, they will.
They're not going to have to give up that much for Jaylen Brown.
I think Brogdon injury already done kind of.
Jaylen Brown is some picks to be enough for Dame.
You're going to have to give up Jaylen Brown and some of those other players that you're talking about.
Not
you damn near might have to give up Jaylen Brown, Robert Williams, and some picks.
Throw Peyton Pritchard.
You giving up Jaylen Brown, Robert Williams, and some picks for Dame when Jaylen Brown is an All-NBA player himself and he's younger? No way.
But DJ, this is what I'm saying.
If that's the trade, I feel you.
You're losing more key players if you're Boston making this trade than you are if you're Miami making this trade.
And that's why they mad at them.
One thing in Miami, though, Portland don't like none of their trade scenarios.
Yeah, they do. Portland trying to milk
no, they don't.
No, they don't. What is Miami gonna give them that they would like?
They don't got no young guys they want.
Ooh, Tyler Hero. Wow, he's gonna change life over here in Portland. Come on, man. I don't want nothing. Nobody they got over there.
But see,
if I was Portland, I would do it just because that's where bro want to go, and I can flip
see y'all ain't been paying attention to this shit. I can tell because the only reason why that they would take Miami over this, if they take Tyler Hero, they still got him for like 3 more years. Jaylen Brown only got 1 more year on his contract. Unless they really talking about re-signing Jaylen Brown, if he wants to be there, they're taking a risk just by doing a trade. They can get Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown fuck around and tear his ass.
Bro, you have to.
You already have a great rebuild going on, even with Dame. So if you get Tyler Hero and Jaime Jaquez and some picks, that's good. But even if you get Jaylen Brown, and you can get him to agree to a signing trade, even if he don't want to stay.
But that's another if.
Still good.
That's another if.
Even if you get him and then you get him off the books, that's still cool. Give me $1 billion picks. They've been getting picks because they trying to do this deal. Give me Jaylen Brown and his rental ass contract and all them picks. I'm rebuilding anyway. What do you think Portland really wants?
I don't think, but the thing what you're not understanding, I think Jaylen Brown after this contract is going to be like a free agent. I don't think he's going to be like, they're not going to have any leverage.
Oh, well, get your ass out of here. We done got this coming off the books and we have 1 million picks. Boston can offer more picks than Miami. That's the thing you ain't thinking about too. They
can flip him at the deadline too.
Boston is not going to offer more picks when they have a more caliber player. You're going to get more picks in Miami because Tyler Hero is not comparable to the player that Jaylen Brown is. So,
but you'll have Miami to give me more picks because we don't know if he'll resign though, Chris. If it's uncertain that he'll give me more picks, that's what I'm going to say.
Not necessarily.
I'm going to say no.
I'm already giving you value in the player. So, no, I don't have to give you extra picks because Jaylen Brown is clearly a more valuable player than anybody. He's an all-NBA player. No,
the player's not valuable if he's a rental.
Yes.
If he's a rental, he's not valuable.
Man. Yes. I agree.
Hey, man.
I agree with that. Because my thing is, a rental Jaylen Brown and Tyler Hero got the same value.
On y'all, man. But at the end of the day, I'm giving y'all an all-NBA player. Fuck no, I'm not going to give y'all the same amount of picks as Miami that's giving you Tyler Hero, man. Hell no.
At least Tyler Hero's on a contract to where I can keep him for a couple years.
I can flip it. Y'all act like Tyler Hero has no value. I'm sure Utah
ain't got no value.
But I'm saying get him in the door. He has a guaranteed contract. I can flip him, and you're giving me Jaime Jaquez, a top 20 guy that went top 20. That'll be a perfect role player. He young, and then you give me a lot of picks, like you know what I'm saying. Well, as many as you can get. Now I got 2 young players. Then I got like a couple picks. And then I already have Scoot and Fernie Simons, Shaden Sharp, and the other guys that they got. They not in a bad situation with nothing they do. So they just kind of being little assholes right now, to be honest with you. But there's no situation where their rebuild is not going to skyrocket. They got 3 really high-level young prospects over there already, even with Dame. So they're in a good spot regardless. I would take the Brooklyn. Give me Claxton. Give me my center for the future. That's why I like the Claxton to Brooklyn so much. But when it comes to
60 on Portland every time he get a chance to, they do that trade.
but even you know what I'm saying, Miami don't got a bad package, bro. I think that's overblown. That package ain't bad. Not for Portland, for what they already have going forward.
I don't think Portland properly prepared for this day. So I think they just being petty.
Yeah, that's me too. That's what I think. Because I don't think that Miami package is bad.
Y'all know good and well y'all didn't do the best y'all could have to try to pair somebody with Dame. And now that he won't out, now y'all trying to be like, oh no, we're gonna make this as difficult as possible.
Okay, I got about like 2 minutes before I wrap this, and then we're gonna be on the way. Anything else y'all want to say before we wrap up for today?
I'm just saying, if I'm Portland, I'm not sending Dame wherever he want to go. I'm gonna get the best deal, and that's it. So he can say, "Oh, I want to go to Miami. I'm only gonna play for Miami." They better give me a good deal. And he can try to mafia his way over there, telling all the other teams, "If you trade for me, I'm not gonna play." Whatever, man. You just sit. I got young guys I need to develop, so you sit your butt down.
Okay, I damn sure ain't sitting a nigga making that much goddamn money.
Right? He don't want to play. I sit down, man.
Then I'm not trading for him. The fuck.
But yeah, man, I gotta wrap this. Hey, can y'all have a meeting tomorrow about 20 minutes? Around 7:30.
Yeah, I should be able to. Shout out to my boy Jeff Van Gundy. ESPN to cut that nigga off the leash. They done fired his ass. They fired everybody,
bro. Man, did they cut
Max
Mark Jackson?
No, he's still there.
Mark Jackson still there?
Mark Jackson start a podcast anyways.
They slaughtered a lot of.
That's
ESPN, man. ESPN and Disney, they weird anyway. I like ESPN, but they weird, man. They all into that other stuff. I ain't gonna talk about it right now, but they all into that other stuff.
Shout out Mark Jackson, man. Oh, and shout out Jalen Rose. You just did that. Jalen Rose just did that. Jalen, we ain't gonna see the crispy edge ups on ESPN anymore, man. We gotta look at Stephen A. 5 head.
Man, did they fire the white dude Jalen Rose be with? Did they fire the bald white dude Jalen Rose be with? The Jacoby dude?
Nope.
I don't think so.
How the hell you keep Jacoby and get rid of Jalen Rose?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
But Jalen Rose, he'll be all right. He'll be able to do his own little thing. He gonna be on a couple episodes of Podcast P. He gonna go over there with KG and Paul Pierce a couple times.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, well, shout out my boy Matt. Shout out my boy Max Kellerman. Alien Sport got the death beam pointed.
Man, he should have got fired.
Shout out my boy Max Kellerman, man.
I want Iguodala, baby.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was crazy.
I like Max Kellerman.
Iguodala.
Y'all know he was a rapper. Y'all heard him rap?
Yeah, I heard him. Vanilla Ice or Vanilla. I forgot what his name was.
This is kind of off topic. I guess this is close. This kind of off topic, but I guess we can do this to close the show. Chris, I saw you on my people you may know on my other Instagram page, and I just decided to click. Nigga, was you did you audition for Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, I've been on that show. Yeah.
What? Hey, I need to link.
Boy, here's a superstar.
Oh, y'all didn't know? Oh, damn, I did not.
They was like return. They said returning. I said returning.
We need to see the footage.
Hey, I'll send it to y'all for sure.
Post it on Quiet. Yeah, post yourself, man. Don't what they say. Don't be bashful.
Hey, man.
I need to see the footage.
Hey, man, post it.
Correct term is he's being modest.
Oh, modest.
I need to see the footage.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I seen this nigga going from a football helmet to a Ninja Warrior. I said, we got an athlete on the squad.
Oh, yeah.
Man, yeah, man.
Nah, for
you
sure.
say, man, football background like you, Chris, man.
Yeah.
You know, basketball is better than football. No offense, guys.
Calm down.
Hey, it's about to be football season.
So, hey, man, but we'll end this. But I'm so ready for these Cowboys, man. But this will be it for Hooper Stories. We'll see y'all next week. Cowboys for life.
Cut it out.
Say, bro.